Yeah. What up, Porlana and Malik? What's going on, y'all? What up, Loco?
What up, homie? Mac Heads and Maniacs was cracking.
They ain't up in here yet. Just a couple of them.
Yeah.
But man, to those youngsters out in the street, man, y'all be careful out there. There's still a lot of ignorance going on, and a lot of people upset right now. Different things going on in the town. So y'all keep your head on right and keep your eyes open.
Hey, you know what you just reminded me of? Remember old Warriors?
What happened?
Hey, y'all watch out now. You know, old girl was on the radio station giving them the warnings all across the city. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the dopest movies. When I seen that movie, man, let's see. What year did we say that came out? 78 or 77?
I forgot.
Man, I was little. I was little. I was about 5 years old, bro. But I remember it like in depth, man. That movie changed my life, man. You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
I'm talking about for real. What was the thing, Kev, that made you realize that you was gonna be from the hood and that you was gonna get all you had?
It's a tough question to answer in public.
I know. I'll wait. That's really a question just for me too. I'm cool. Yeah, leave that alone. I got something better. Yeah, because that ain't everybody's business like that.
Yeah, I mean, because it ain't as simple as most niggas in the hood.
Exactly.
But I know as a 11-year-old, that's when I first figured it out. 11-year-old, I knew what I wanted to do. I started wearing my brother's clothes and shit, writing on walls, carrying blue rag and representing. Oh yeah. So I knew at 11, but it just didn't happen right there. So yeah, I'll holler at you about it. What's up, y'all? The Mac Heads and Maniacs pouring up in here now. Kenya, what up, Kenya?
Hey, Miss Kenya, how you doing tonight?
DJ Vegas, OG Steve. OG Steve, I see you banging that blue My Tribe Rise and that blue Adidas hat. That's fresh fit you had on, huh?
Already.
Somebody want another G Perico interview. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Too Pretty Kenny text me a happy Father's Day. What up, Uso? Hello, Kevin Loco. Keep doing your thing. I will be buying the CD.
Already, homie.
Linwood in the building. Captain Cole, what up? So look, Captain Cole, I just got your text. That's what I was looking at when you holler at me, Loco. But I'm moving my stuff in storage tomorrow. So if you want to link up, you're gonna have to come like 11 o'clock. Otherwise, tomorrow's not a good day, bro. Mr. Gould, Warriors came out in 79, Loco.
Okay. Yeah, because I was born in 74. So I was about 5 years old, man, at real impressionable age, man. And I'm talking about, man, it didn't have that kind of effect, but it was something that stuck with me, you know?
Hey, dude, this not eating meat got me looking younger a little bit.
Man, I'm telling you, man, you square business, bro. I'm talking about your color, everything on point. I noticed that in my face. I ain't never had no real bad acne, but if my face went to looking better, and then I said, well, you know what? Meat probably would have something to do with acne problems.
It's 110 out here. It might be more of the sun than the meat.
You said what?
110 degrees out here.
So yeah, bro, but it's about the equivalent of what we go through down here. We got the humidity with it. Y'all out there, y'all ain't got no humidity with it. So it kind of, you know what I'm saying? Texas is a whole lot hotter, bro.
Come on, OG Steve. You know I know where you got it from, man. You think I didn't recognize the emblem, bro? Kenya, Kev Mac are already look good. Good looking out, Kenya. I'll take that coming from you. You do look brighter in the face, Kev. I think it's just the sunlight, man. Talk to him, loco.
Huh?
Eyeball Torres said, talk to him, loco.
What's up, Eyeball, man? What's up, homie? You remember Eyeball, huh?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, homie, out of Cali. Live in Austin now.
Okay, in Austin, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he kind of stuck in my mind. Real intelligent, real good. Yeah,
very
cool
intelligent.
dude. Yeah.
He didn't stick out in my head because he's intelligent. He stuck out in my head because Americano came on. And,
Already. That's right. Yeah.
And that's that's the only way you're gonna bridge gaps between black and brown is to communicate and intermingle.
Well, Kev, I can attest to this right here, and this is something that I've always told my homeboys from West Coast. Man, our Hispanic relations out here 10 times. I mean, ain't nothing compared to what y'all's is out there, man.
Well, up north it's a lot different, Northern California. But
yeah, I've heard that.
Southern California, when I was growing up, it was all gravy though.
Right.
And that's where I learned my Spanish from, man, messing with the kids on the east side and at school.
That's right. Yeah, man, but yeah, we have real good relations down here with our Hispanic culture, man, and stuff. And in Vegas is kind of like LA with the Hispanics and the blacks, not because it's a transit city, not so much so, but the ones that's from there, the 28th Streets and all them different cats over there, Hispanics, yeah, they ain't really too much kicking it with no brothers like that. And I ain't gonna lie, our Mexican food is 10 times better down here, bro. I had to throw that in there, man. Y'all really don't get a taste of that Tex-Mex till you come to Texas. When you come to Texas, you really get real, authentic, I'm talking about the best Mexican food in the world.
I mean, you won't get no argument out of me. It's probably true. The food, the soul food is better out there, and the regular food is better out there. So why wouldn't the Mexican food be better?
Yeah, Roberto's, all that Roberto's, man, it used to gross me out, bro. I couldn't even eat that crap when I was in Vegas. But I'm like, man, tastes like shredded beef when I was eating meat, man. It just used to gross me out. And Roberto's is the biggest thing in Vegas. They act like Roberto's is just like the best thing. And then In-N-Out Burger. Some of the grossest food I ever tasted, and they be lined up all the way around the corner. I'm like, what the hell am I missing?
Man, what I don't get when y'all say that people love In-N-Out. I don't know who these people are.
I don't know if it's just a hype or a craze from people out of state on the West Coast, maybe Oregon people, Seattle. Everybody just wants to go to In-N-Out, bro. In-N-Out to y'all, to Vegas is like how Chick-fil-A is here.
Okay, all right. Now, see, I could go with that. With Vegas,
you feel me? They run. I don't know why they run the Chick-fil-A like that. I ain't never been just that crazy about that crap.
In LA, ain't nobody running the In-N-Out but white folks.
Let's see, I didn't say LA. I ain't never been to one out there, but the one in Vegas right there on Trop, you know which one I'm talking about.
I know, yeah.
Man, that one right there, stay packed, bro, and it's gross as hell.
It do. He say, Eyeball Torres say he like Puerto Rican food over Mexican food.
Puerto Rican food? Right. I wonder what type of dishes do they have, Puerto Rican food dishes, man? What?
We got to get Eyeballs to come on and tell us.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
Eyeballs, you want to come on, man, or you want to stay in the comment section? No.
The boy said Puerto Rican food.
Oh, you said that wasn't him. Oh, that was Eastside Kane. My bad. You know, all y'all look alike to me, man. Let me see what Eastside Kane look like. Oh no, they don't look nothing alike.
Hell no.
Yeah, I was joking when I said that to him. What up, man?
What up?
What up, homie?
Thought you coming on live today.
Yeah, man, I am, man. It's just that, bro, I was out the way and I was driving back to the house.
You done got
I just pulled over for a minute.
You done got too big for
So
it.
let me get. Oh man, stop it, man. I'm taking you with me, Kev, Matt. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what we did.
Man, what's up?
Man, what's up with you,
Yeah,
Loco?
Mac, the only one can go, huh? I can't fly out there
Nah,
and
man,
get
I
out
already
with my
told you.
child, Brian.
Yeah, I already told you, man. We got you, man. When we get up in there, man, you get marijuana delivered free for the rest of your life, and you ain't gotta pay no more taxes.
That's right, homie.
Hey, but Kev Mac, let me tell you the latest and the greatest, man. We were on we did something with we did a interview, me and Heavily, with NAACP. But when we posted it, the video's there, but for some reason their advertisement music, it was in Latin. So that video was there, but the first 4 minutes is like Mexican music. And I think that was throwing people off. But if you pass about 4 minutes, you'll get into the interview, and we gave you a shout out. We gave you love right there, Kev Matt.
That's right.
Are you sure that wasn't the NAACP?
It may have been. It may have been, man. But we gave you a shout out on that. Then it was something else, babe. What else was it?
The News, ABC.
Okay, look. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. And I did another video, Kev Mac. I don't know if you saw it, but did you see it? Shucking and jiving.
Yeah.
With son Billy.
Yeah, I didn't watch it all, but I got a chance to see a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, when you came up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got that. All right, so that's two things. NAACP, the thing shucking and jiving. We gave you love on both of those. Then we did when we did the
Tell Kev Mac he asked me what we gonna do for Father's Day.
You see it? Hey man, don't challenge Heavenly about what she gonna do for Father's Day. She ended up doing a big old protest. I wanted to chill at home, but you put her on the spot, then she did shit. So I ain't got no rest Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thank you, Kev Mac.
Honoring Black fathers. We was honoring you.
We was honoring Black fathers though, man. We had food. You seen it, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Did you?
All
right. We did that. Then channel ABC Channel 7 came and did that little, feature on us on the Father's Day thing, which was great, man, because now that gave us a little bit of that national attention, which we needed. For My Tribe Rise.
Kev Mac asked me what we gonna do for Father's Day. Tell him we went all out.
Yeah, we went all out for Father's Day. Then I want to add, you had asked me last time, you challenged us to find out what it take, how many votes. I spoke to a city council lady of Altadena, and this is exactly what she told me. Kev Mac, she said 4 votes will get you in. And if no one comes to vote against you, you automatically get in there. So we could see that politically it's not as hard as we think. It's just if someone runs against you. But if no one applies, that's automatically your position. All you need is 4 votes. Hell, we all got 4 friends or 4 family members. So that shouldn't be a problem.
That's for the
So number 1, credibility check, pass, right?
Right.
Number 2, this is why I keep saying when people talking about voting don't count, if you don't vote, you don't have no say so.
Exactly. And what it is, Kev Mac, man, in order to see change, we got to get up in that political arena.
Of course. But
because we can march all day and ain't nothing gonna get done because no one's taking a political stance.
We got to change the mindset of some of these guys. I think a lot of them are plants, homie. Some I think just gave up on America, but some I think are plants, homie. That's why that's why I've been doing them shows about people getting at me, wanting me to choose a political party that doesn't have the best interest in my, for me. And
Right.
that kind of worries me. Like, why you care about what should I vote and which way I should go? Why do you care so much? Like, we're not trying to get you to vote for the opposite of whatever it is that you like. So why you want me to do it? But anyway,
Right.
I'm glad you guys did a little homework, man. Keep going, man. I'm telling you, y'all got to keep going till you get in office, bro.
Well, it's like this. If anybody gonna go in office, it's gonna be heavily. Nigga, cause once they pull my record up, nigga, they gonna be like, nigga, if you don't march your ass right back outside that door. Cause you know how when you try to run for something, they want to pull up scandal. Nigga, I got scandal just public. Public record.
Right.
But I'll definitely meet the right people, and Heavenly would definitely be the one, man, if anybody. But we trying to learn a little bit of this political stuff, learn a little bit of this law so we can make some differences. Even if I don't take the stance, we'll get someone in there for our best interest. So that's like the latest and the greatest, Kev Mac.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm proud of y'all, man. Y'all, what you been going, like 5 months? Like, serious?
Shit, a year, Kev Mac?
No, serious, but, when y'all really start.
I would give it, I would give it that. I would give it that.
Yeah, that's
like
good.
5-6 months.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. The thing we be trying to tell everybody, like, before this COVID and all this protesting, remember, we was already out there doing peace walks. We was already in the community doing peace walks.
Right.
Back in January. So we was already, boots to the ground. So now that they see us, they seeing us. They seeing us out there, man. We moving forward, and we a serious unit, man. We are serious.
Mm-hmm.
Feeding the community and everything. Man, we straight. We got people to donate to us, so that was good. So with that, man, we was able to barbecue and everything Sunday. So the protest was kind of like a little mini cultural get together, come hang out, barbecue, celebrate your Father's Day, and we still did a little lightweight protest. Nothing too much, but we like chill. Nigga was eating barbecue and having a ball.
Mm-hmm.
The community and a few of the homies, because it was in Alta, it was all good, man. It was all good.
That's a good thing, man.
That's a good thing, man.
So all the stuff you're doing is ultimately going to help Heavenly get in office.
Right.
Because people gonna know y'all serious about it, and they done already seen you and got familiar with you, so it's going to help. Y'all going to get more than 4 votes, Goldie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, man, shit, they asking her now. They're telling her, like, won't you run? You should run. And we meeting so many great people on the way, though, man. We meeting a lot of good people on the way, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good people in good places and other city councilmen and this and that. So we meet some really cool people.
I'm glad I could inspire you guys, man.
Yeah.
You guys are right couple to get it done, man, because y'all serious about your business.
Oh, yeah. We out there, man. Too Pretty Kenny called me last night, man. He said he supposed to be tapping in soon, so I guess he got a new phone.
No, one of the maniacs bought him a computer.
Oh, yeah, he could do it off the computer. I'm trying to get that sunlight out the way, man.
Oh, you good. You light anyway, bro.
Yeah.
You blend in with your roof anyway.
Nigga beige, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you ain't too far from it, Kev Mac. So yeah, man, that's the latest and the greatest street news for right now, man.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah. But thank you, Loco, man. But keep watching us, man, because great things is constantly happening for us, man. And like I said, man, we serious. We want to spread it and just continue to move forward, man. Really make a difference in our community and our neighborhoods, man. Because I'm serious about that. But one thing I could tell you, man, I be at these protests, Kev Mac, I swear, man, it'd be 80%, down there 90% white folks.
I know, Goldie. I don't know why some of our viewers don't understand and believe that, but I'm glad you said that. Also, before I forget, I want to thank you for always giving props to kevmacvideos, man, in all your interviews. The loyalty is well appreciated, and that helps keep the name going and getting out there as well.
That's right.
Absolutely for both of us.
Yeah.
Shit, Kev Mac, man, you on your way to that 100,000 mark subscribers, ain't you? What, you 88,000?
I don't know. Last I looked, it was 83.
Yeah, something like that. You was 88, yeah. And you know, I mentioned you, that's a little bit more, but I'm telling you, man, everybody love your shit, man. Believe that, 'cause it's the truth, homie. It's the truth, man. You're that organic interviewer. You're organic, and I say that because you come where you come from.
Appreciate it.
You know, versus someone that's been schooled to be a journalist. And don't get me wrong, you could be some good journalist from schooling, but you that grassroots, man. That's to say your shit is organic, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Dub C was telling me that too, which was kind of surprising that he even sits there and watch it all. But he was saying it was my questions are just different from everybody else's, and that's what he appreciates. So that was good coming from Dub C.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And I noticed, man, you be having, you know, a lot of the rappers within the last few weeks tapping in with you guys.
Yeah.
You know, with you and Loco and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Then you're what's the young lady that assists you, Kev Matt? Kenya?
Kenya's here, yeah.
Man, let me tell you, man. We over there with Rockhead doing the food in Long Beach. Here come Kenya, her and Heavenly, they meet up. Oh man, they running around there bubbly, having fun. We was taking pictures. Man, we had a ball. Melly Mel came through.
Yeah, Kenya told me.
Yeah, if Killer was there, you know, it was all good, man. But Kenya got a really good spirit, Kev Mac. You went in with her, bro. What she does for you is kind of like what Heavenly does with us with My Tribe Rise. On the real. You know, I just need to sit in the corner and shut up and let her handle it.
You're right. I will tell Kenya, just go ahead, do it however you want to do it.
Because it's working, right, Kev Mac? It's working. So, Loco, what's going down, man?
Man, bro, just chilling, cooling. Made it back home, you know what I'm saying, after Father's Day weekend, just laying low, big homie.
Yeah. I see y'all had the turn up hood day. I see you was doing it, Loco, like, I don't give a damn. Ain't no apologies today.
I had a good time that night, man. I mean, I hadn't did nothing in so long, Goldie, man. So, you know, I needed that, man. I needed to socialize a little bit and you know, see some people I hadn't seen in a long time.
Hey, when you visit the homies, like, it make you excited, don't it? You get excited.
Feel good, man. You know, especially coming back to the hood, not on parole and not looking over my back or nothing like that as far as the one times and nothing, you know what I'm saying? Feels great.
Yeah, that's a wonderful feeling, man.
Yeah.
Plus, everybody is on something else.
Yep.
Goldie,
everybody on that brotherhood. What's up, Kev Matt?
They said it's 88,500, so you was right. Yeah,
and I saw that like yesterday, like, yeah, Kev Matt pushing that 100,000 mark. It's coming too. It's coming. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's just the latest and greatest with us, man. Keep tapping in with us. I'm gonna continue to tap in with you and continue to mention you, you know, because you know, like I said, Kev Mac, you inspired us to do what we doing, you know. Coming off your platform, man, gave me that little spark, and me and Heavenly put it together, and history, man. History. Yeah, oh man, Trip. So I'm in the car one day about to go to work. I'm fumbling with my phone. My phone accidentally called AC. Baba Louie, right? By accident. And I'm hearing somebody saying, hello. And I'm like, hello? I look, I like, AC? He's like, yeah, man, who's this? I'm like, man, this Goldie, man. Oh, what's up, baby boy? How you doing? I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, AC, you good? He like, brother, I'm good. I'm glad you asked, and I feel great, man. And that was a fucking accident. I didn't even try to call him.
It was meant to
be. And I got.
It was meant. It was meant for you guys to talk to each other.
Yeah, man. But the brothers sound real good. I'm really glad about that, man, because that's a real good dude with a lot of history, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got plenty of history.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Did you had who did you have? Was that Melvin Farm? Did you have Melvin?
Donald Archie.
There you go, Donald Archie. I tapped in on that, man. That was a really interesting show that day, man.
Yeah, that was one of the better live streams I had.
You know, I see y'all, you guys is talking about everything political. You know, brothers, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring that balance with God and, you know, have balance in life. And, you know, that's just where we at, man, as a people today, man. That awakening is definitely there. Because I was in Pasadena today, man, right next to the King Manors. And I guess I got a ghetto pass. Like, that's my tribe rise. They got a pass. And we was doing a little protesting down there, man. A little boycott for a Jewish dude that owns a laundromat that got caught on camera saying some stuff, some horrible stuff against black people and Black Lives Matter. And he got a laundromat right in the neighborhood, and they boycotting his ass. When I was there, as of today, for as I know, he had 4 customers a day. That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
So just a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, it needs to be a lot more boycotting, because I've ran across plenty of racist business owners or people or managers operating a business, and we don't do nothing about it. Cuss them out and come back next week.
Yeah, we can't do that no more, man. We got to put our foot down and go patronize someone else or a black company if they're available to be patronized. But we can't patronize these people that are bigots and they bias or they racist, man, because they are out there. And I'll tell you, when you start hitting these people in their pocket, that's when they want to act right, man. That's when you see change.
Well, that's absolutely correct, because if you're a small business owner, if you just own one business, like he probably owns more than just that one.
Yeah, he got one in L.A. too. He owns one in L.A.
Yeah, I figured that.
And
but when you boycott a business like that, you know, a private business or whatever you call it, if nobody's going in there, the rent is too high, and then they got to pay for the products. Yeah, they're gonna close down, bro. They're not gonna sit.
They're gonna close down. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what people got to do if you want to get them racists about your neighborhood.
Yeah, and this is also. What was that?
Go ahead. I ain't gonna even say that. Go ahead.
I mean,
you sure, Loco?
I was gonna say sabotage the machines and shit.
No, this is what we did say. They like you. We ain't gonna burn you. You want us to burn you down so you can collect that insurance money. We ain't gonna burn you down. You ain't gonna collect that money either. We just gonna get you up out of here, cause your business ain't gonna make no money. Cause they be looking for you to burn them down, man, so they can get that insurance money.
Well, we could set up a Thunderdome out in front, and them 4 customers that went in there today, they're gonna have to take a phase before they go up in there and take another phase when they come out.
Oh yeah. Hey, they won't be going there no more. That's a good strategy. That's a boycott, Kev Mac. Yeah, now that's a boycott. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Hey, go. You and Miss Heavenly, man. Like Kev said, I really envision that too, and I want y'all to always just remember that I said that. Ain't no doubt in my mind, man. The intelligence you guys got and the passion, man. That whatever y'all end up doing with this, man, is gonna go through the top, homie.
I believe that, man. I appreciate that, Loco.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I ain't just saying it, man, just because you know you the homie and all that, man. I'm really checking y'all out. Y'all ain't playing. And your wife is very intelligent, man, and stuff, man. She's your man. Y'all compliment each other just right, player.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know, shit. None of it come overnight, man. It's definitely a process, man. Damn, you can still see me good, Kev Mac?
Yeah.
All right, for some reason.
Go to you bright, man. Nigga, We see you perfectly.
Okay. Nigga glowing, huh?
Yeah.
Like nigga glowing. So yeah, man. I just had to tap in with you, Kev Mac, bro. We about to get back on the road, man. I said, man, let me tap in with my brother because I told him I'm gonna call in. Shit, let me pull over.
All right, y'all drive safe and keep everybody smiling, man.
All right, Kev Mac. All right, Loco. All right, peace.
All right, bro.
Kev Mac video.
That's Goldie, y'all. Yeah, Goldie's doing things now, man. That's a good thing. It all started with a thought. And then he went and got the t-shirts. Then he started spreading the word. And now he's full-fledged in the limelight. So that's a good thing. Who's going to be the next one to step up? The next maniac or Mac head to step up and get out there and do your thing.
Where Papa T at, man?
I don't know. I sent him a link. Papa T's. I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
You know, there's more to life than KM video live streams, man.
Huh?
It's more to life than KM video live streams.
Oh, yeah.
Only me and you can sit here for 2, 3, 4 hours.
Man, they don't even know, man. Like, you know, bro, a whole bunch of nights and shit. You know what I'm saying? We that's how we got through. Kicking. A lot of times I didn't even realize how long we've been on there, and I'm like, wow, you know. But I had a good time, man. This has been a nice little run. This just be, I mean, like how everything came about, man. It was natural. So I mean, I'm enjoying myself, man, hanging out with you. If I wouldn't have been doing this, man, I probably wouldn't be doing much of nothing else right now. You know what I mean? Going crazy, sitting around this joint.
They ought to go on and play this in the penitentiary, man. Just put it on the TV and let everybody kick back.
Nah, they'll never do that, cat. There's some dudes in there watching us though right now.
You already know.
They're in there watching right now. What's happening up in? Matter of fact, we need to send a shout out to the penitentiaries, man, all across the nation. If any of y'all guys are lucky enough, man, to be able to tune in to Kev Mac videos, man, y'all boys stay strong and try to get on home, man.
Mm-hmm. The latest, the greatest inspiration.
Already the greatest. What was that?
Is that what Noodles is from?
Who is Noodles, Lo?
I don't know. They say from Europe. The realest one. What up, dog?
You said the realest one?
Yeah.
Oh, the homie from Blood and Cuz show?
Nah, that's number one, ain't it?
Oh, number one.
Chris said this is better than cable TV.
It's better. People don't know what they miss. All right, Crystal.
I wasn't even gonna come on today, man. I just said, why not?
Man, every time we came on, we wasn't finna come on.
I sent everybody a link except Rockheads and Melly Mel. So I don't know where everybody at.
Man, where Rockhead OG at, man? He training that hard. I need to take a look at him, make sure he ain't looking. He might fuck around and be really ready for me.
You thought about that F-bomb, huh?
Everybody been cussing you, Goldie, me.
It just seemed like you paused when you said it.
Well, I did, but you know, you tell me 5 minutes, but then sometimes I'll say something.
It's all good, man. Don't trip.
Yeah, man, we just got to get away from all that politic crap, I think.
We just got to get away from that MF and that president.
You hit us last night with like 2 of them. After you told me to stall you out, I watched the thing today. I said, look at it. Then you caught yourself. You caught yourself the first time, and then after that, you kind of slipped up about twice.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't know how Bosco them do it. I mean, everybody. It seems like all other podcasts let you cuss, shampoo them over there in New York, Queens Flip. I mean,
Let us get away with it sometime, but sometimes they don't.
so they punish them too.
Probably. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Because some people complain that they be, bothering them more than others. So I don't think they do everybody the same way. They got their favorites.
Because they got some dudes be going hard.
Polana said, Rocky is getting ready for you, loco.
I'm telling you, Perlana, that's why I said I need to look at him and make sure, he might be slim and trim like a bicycle rim around here now.
So what's
It's been, what, about 2 weeks?
What's up with the Tuesday blackout?
What's that,
I'm unfamiliar with it, bro.
What's today?
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday, ain't it?
That's why you asking.
No, I don't know what that is.
Somebody need relationship advice. They think who they think I am now? Dr. Phil? Dr. Ruth Westheimer or some shit?
What you got? What you got, Robert the Genius?
Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Let us see your face when you tell us your problem. Let's hear this relationship problem you got. I hope your boyfriend ain't been beating you up, dog.
Oh no, man. Go on, tap in on.
I never knew it was supposed to be a Tuesday thing.
Yeah, I ain't been nowhere. Shit. And I went to a black-owned business to get a baked potato earlier, so that's about all I just spent. So I look like I did good today then.
All I knew about was June 19th. That's all I knew about. That wasn't a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. That boy say, play him in 2K. Man, I'll smash you in 2K, bro. That's the only one I know how to play. I ain't never learned how to play nothing else.
Well, honestly, I need a dating show. Marlon Guest, good looking out, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jacinda Gerald. I appreciate you watching it, man. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get a chance, maybe come on one night and tell me what you like most about it, if Kev don't mind.
We got to find out how y'all can play on here live up under us while we have our video and then the game video up under us.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the only one I learned how to play, man, was that on 2K.
El Segundo. OG Steve, home of the real one. Man, OG Steve must be printing money.
OG Steve, what's happening, homie? You look like an old business owner.
Yeah, he look like he own a pizza restaurant. OG Steve, cool as hell though, man. Respectful dude. Loyal, and also patronized a lot of people on the West Coast. Good looking out, Steve.
Good looking out, homie.
I'm gonna have to get King Real to put OG Steve in a song, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I remember Big U in his 20s, most definitely.
You said what?
HUD said, for you females to come on live, in order for us to have a dating show, we need the females to come on live.
Love Connection, Chuck Woolery.
What you know about Chuck Woolery, man?
Come on, man. You know, hey, I was raised up on all of those stuff, man. Love Connection and thing.
Crystal, Perlana, Kenya. Who else?
Lisa Jackson.
Lisa Jackson, Leela,
Shaniqua Town Business.
Shaniqua. You remember that Town Business, huh?
Yeah. It's a few more, man. Oh, Sister Brim.
Oh yeah, Lady Brown.
Yeah.
I wonder why she switched her name up. Uh-oh. Look. Love Connection. Ding, 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 ding. Unfortunately, I did see that on Instagram, and I heard the conversations going on in LA right now from Watts to the 60s. Very unfortunate for somebody to disrespect the mural of Nipsey Hussle, especially that it's in the turf and at the place of business. Very disrespectful. I don't know what your answer is, Robert the Genius. I don't see every comment, bro.
Yeah, that's hard there, man. That don't make no sense right there, player.
D.L. Hughley passed out on stage. No, I didn't see it, but I'm not surprised.
Why you not surprised, bro?
I explained on the last live that he looked sick to me before he announced he had COVID. You know, he don't look like the same D.L. Hughley.
He said he had. Oh, I didn't even know he had COVID.
Yeah. Damn, nigga, what's that? That cough didn't sound right, man.
That's how the cigarettes fuck mess you up, player.
So why you don't put it out?
Because that's my excuse for coughing.
Oh, they said DL got diabetes too. That's probably why he fell out to diabetes.
Yeah, that underlying blast. An underlying blast, man.
Somebody said look like he been doing coke.
Oh no, now here we go with the disrespecting. Man's sick, man. Man got diabetes. It's a very serious disease. I lost a whole bunch of friends and family to diabetes, man. So, come on, man. What are you supposed to look like when you had that?
Yeah, Slip Rock, rest in peace, died of diabetes, man.
You feel me? My cousin 3 on my neck. Nigga, dialysis, diabetes. You know what I'm saying? All that.
You're the first 60 to ever have 60 and a 3 on your neck.
Yeah, that was my first cousin, man. You know what I'm saying? The way I got it is on the tombstone. So that's a message to the niggas that want to think that it means something else. It's sitting on that tombstone.
Yeah, diabetes run wild in the black community and high blood pressure, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
They said son tested positive too.
Who?
D.L. Hughley's son.
It's hard. Yeah, I pray it recovers too, man. Anybody catch that crap. Wish the stuff would weaken up so much that people just stop dying from it. You know what I'm saying? And they're able to maybe break it down and treat it like the dang flu. Start getting us right.
Loco.
Yeah, of course. Of course, brother. That's what sent me to the pen. Gang banging.
How many times you been in the pen?
I did that once. I did from 91 to 2004. He never. Then I went. Of course, I got caught in Arizona and extradited back in 2017. So you can say twice.
Right. Just send her. Oh, they got another female. Good looking out. $10. Just want to show my support for you and Loco and everything you do. Good looking out. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Jacinda. Yeah, she said she bought Loke's Gone Wild. She bought one of the movies from me. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Who been drawing on that pretty face though?
They don't ever want you to just see them. They go dress it up. She came close though. But Perlana always show her face in Kenya. But Lisa Jackson and you know a few of the other ladies, Crystal. I ain't seen Crystal. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Hutch. They need to tap in, man.
Yeah. Why not?
Tap on in and let us see y'all, man, and holler and kick it.
Lil Mama. That's another female. There's a lot of females up in here.
You know, if we don't see no faces, we don't know who Lil Mama is. Lil Mama could be Lil Homie.
Yeah, I know. I know a tree and I think a peach. Yeah, I know about them false tests, but all of them ain't false though, Hutch. Even like I said, even if 17% of that shit is real, that means it's a lot more people with it. Like I say, just it's better to be safe than sorry. That's all I can say on that. Perlana said, "Come on, ladies. Come get you a boo on kevmacvideos."
She said, "Come get what?
Come get you a boo on kevmacvideos."
A bull.
A boo. Come get you a man. Come get you a side piece.
I thought you said a bull. I say, Perlana, I'm full.
Come on, ladies. Let's spice up the channel. Go put your perfume on and come on smelling good for us.
Tell Lisa to make sure she put on a shirt this time.
She did that for cutes, man. She wasn't drunk.
Oh, she put on?
She wanted cutes to see her toes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she ain't slick. I know what Lisa was doing. They stalking your Instagram, Crystal. Be careful. I don't know what the hell he said. Say Kev, own that shit. You know Kev got a date inside.
LOL. He said own that shit.
Own it.
Yeah.
Wolfgang Films, what up, bro?
This girl ain't been on in a while, huh?
Nah. Loco, your t-shirt is hard.
Right on,
None in my DMs, bro. Yeah, I hit the casinos. Yeah. They got a black-owned restaurant page that gives shout-outs to all the black-owned spots in your area on Facebook. Yep, so they know to burn your place down.
What?
Oh, in LA, they got all these things going along with all the black-owned restaurants. It's really for the blacks to patronize each other. But you know, once you make yourself known like that, some shit gonna be put in the game.
Play casino? What the hell? What is casino?
I guess he want to take people money if they want to go to the casino. They could just gamble.
What's wrong with Pitbull, man? Pitbull, all right, man. Pitbull, come on, man. Click on the link, homie.
Pitbull's going off on Noodles because Noodles be saying some crazy stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying, no, Pitbull goes, you know, I just want to put a face with him, man. He sound like God dang me, he's square up in it.
He probably is.
That boy don't like noodles.
Pitbull kicks back with the longos.
Who said that, Noodles?
Yeah.
Noodles, come on, man. Come on live, man. Come, let me see you, man.
Kev, what's the call-in number? It's a link, bro. Ain't no call-in number. You click that link right there, you come on and show your face.
Yeah, you got them relationship problems, Robert the Genius, man. We need to get to it. I was spoke to that. That cough do sound shaky, don't it?
What's that?
That old cough.
Yeah, it do.
Oh man, you supposed to say no, cuz
I'm not gonna lie to you. It sound bad, homie. You're gonna be all right, though.
Ain't no secret. I told you the other night on live, I'm gonna fight the hell out of it.
Hey man, I know you will.
Shit.
Any nigga out in the country at nighttime with no flashlight.
You talking about don't worry about the DPS. Man, look, I didn't get a chance to really get into it with you about that. Man, them DPS will smoke your black ass. Listen, everybody in the state of Texas know, screw the local motherfuckers, the local cats, screw all them. Them Department of Public Safety, them troopers, they gonna do you something, man. They ain't playing no games with you, player. They gonna knock dust from you.
Is that right?
What? And cowboy hat ain't gonna never leave their head when they do it. They ain't playing no games, man. You ever heard of the Texas Rangers?
Only the baseball team.
Okay, with a baseball team, what do you think that derives from? That derives from a local law enforcement agency here in the state of Texas. That's our equivalent of the FBI. Something like the FBI, but in the country. When them boys come after you, them Texas Rangers and all that old Department of Public Safety, all that's connected out here. When they get on your tail, man, it's a wrap for you, man. We're going to holler at you.
Man.
So watch somebody chime in. No, loco, such and such. Man, they be tripping me out, but I love it. Come on in. Matter of fact, come on here and say it. Look, I see it. That's right. The Texas Rangers, man. They done saw some of the biggest cases out here. Pitbull, what's up, homie? Put some light on it, man.
Pitbull in the dark with his microphone off and everything.
Pitbull, knock it off, homie. Come on, man. Noodle, you gonna let Noodles do you like that? Hey, y'all in the dark?
He don't want Noodles to see his face.
I can see somebody moving around.
Uh-oh.
What that nigga in the pen?
That nigga outside in the dark somewhere.
That look like the penitentiary lights.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hey, can y'all see me?
No, we can't see you.
We can't see you though, homie. We can hear you.
You hiding up under your bunk?
All right, no, he look like KB or the Ghost or somebody.
He's probably an essay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
All right. You said you from Longos?
Huh?
You say you from Longos?
Nope. I didn't say
Where
that.
you from, homie?
Whittier.
That's what's up.
Los Nietos. Y'all see me?
Do y'all get along with the lot?
No, we can't see you, man. It's dark as hell.
Do you get along with the lot?
Nah, the ones I got we get along with the Whittiers, especially.
Yeah. What about Monteville?
Nah, I never ran into one.
You never ran into one.
Nah.
What?
Not me. Not
All
me.
right. All right.
What's the deal with Noodles Capone, man? What's his trip?
I don't know.
Man, what city are you in to be that dark outside, man?
I'm in the back.
Oh, you in the back room, man?
No, I'm in the back of the apartment.
Oh, okay. So what's up, man? What's happening? You vote, that's it?
Get royal.
Wolfgang, good looking out. Appreciate that. Orley Holmes. Y'all get along with Wifens? Boyle Heights? Whittier Terrace?
All right, that boy finna come in the view now. He worse than Sir Uncle Buck. Buck, my bad, man.
Why? What Buck say?
No, Sir Uncle Buck, remember he was in the dark and shit, but he went on and showed his face, man. He got up off one of them bodies.
Oh, yeah. You know, the politics. He probably don't want to show his face because of politics.
Yeah.
We got another player want to come up in here.
Let's
What's
see
up,
what that boy.
Bobby Itch?
Bobby Itch.
Bobby Itch, take your finger off the phone, man. What's going on, man? I think all you guys getting high or something, man.
Bobby Itch and them tripping, huh?
Bobby looked like he had a meth pipe. He smoking.
No,
he looked like he had a pookie with it.
I think that crazy.
Bingo, what up, man? You know your DVD and your CDs on the way, bro.
Hey, I see Mr. Goob on there, man. What's up, Pomona?
Yeah,
Hey,
go.
say he say every time I cough, he move out the way. Goob been on the nigga since the other night and shit, man. Where you at, homie? What Crystal talking about?
I don't know. Pitbull always around though. He all right. I mean,
Yeah, I always see Pitbull in the comments.
yeah, Pitbull is a regular. I don't know, VZ Love. I can't tell you. They go Goob.
What's up, Mr. Goob? You good, homie? How's your daughter doing, bro? Didn't Mr. Goob didn't he tell us that she got sick?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought I remember them saying. Man, I don't know what they had in them daiquiris the other night, man. Boy. Woo! You old hen drinker, man. I'm telling you, I can't drink worth a damn, Kev. And my grandmother was a stomped down alcoholic. What's up, huh?
Daiquiris are cool though, but you know, that's a little, you know, you got a lot of blood.
That's a little one.
You're on your chest with no daiquiris, bro.
No, listen, down here, bro, the daiquiri scene is like big thing to us down here, bro.
That's why my father drank them damn daiquiris.
Yeah, come on, knock it off, man. That's what we do down here. You know, they got all these little daiquiri, little old bars and stuff down here. I don't know if they got them on the West Coast like that, but down here, that's like some big stuff to us. Mr. Gould, what's cracking,
Hey, what's up with you, loco?
Man, I'm quarantining. I'm back in the crib, man. You know.
Oh yeah. I see you. Every time I hear you cough, I just do one of them. I don't know if it's gonna come through the camera or not.
Already, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate you asking about my daughter. I don't know, you know, she's going through it at nighttime, but you know what I'm saying, during the daytime she's pretty kosher, but she trying to get back in it. Just sent us like 100 bottles of water, gloves, like packages. She finna get back out there you know what I'm saying? She young, she about that political, you know what I'm saying? She trying to take over in here in Arizona, man. She trying to get, you know, what's the dude that just came on? Him and his girl.
Heavenly and Golden.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's about her business, man. She young, man. Them young cats, they can, you know, them young people, they the ones that's gonna change the game. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing but respect for her, but you know, I appreciate you, you know, looking out. But she's doing all right. She still gotta basically quarantine for her 14 days before she can get out. But like I told Kev, man, I don't know where they get this 14 days from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have to go back and get tested again to make sure that she don't have it. You know what I'm saying? I still got.
That's what Scarface said, man. I remember in his interview, he said mostly at nighttime, man, it was just hell to him. And Chris Cuomo, I remember him saying that as well. Nighttime is like, but you know, when I done been sick a whole lot of times to where I'll be feeling good in the daytime, and then it seems like as soon as the sun go down, my body just automatically start back feeling bad again.
Right. And that's when she'll call me, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dad, I don't feel, you know what I'm saying? And I want to rush out there to her, and you know what I'm saying? But I just tell her, you know, as long as you still breathing, and you know, I think that's the main thing where people have to go on the ventilators and all that, is when they stop having the ability to breathe for themselves, or they can't catch their breath or whatnot. I really don't know. I ain't had the sickness, so I can just imagine how she feeling. You know, myself, I don't get sick that often. You know what I'm saying? During the year, we kind of have some good genes, so a lot of us don't get sick. You know what I'm saying? My wife went and took the test, and she came back negative, so we know our household here is is basically negative. Me myself, I'm not going to take the test because I don't want them to get to me. That's just my thinking of it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I've been chilling.
I heard how when they put it up your nose and bring it around, man, the person that was telling me about it say how something popped inside of there. Like they run it through and down your throat and all this kind of stuff. Man, I'm not finna just run down there for that mess, man. To get tested and all that like that, man.
Yeah, that's what my wife and my daughter say. It was like one of the most excruciating tests because they have to go so far up your nostril, you know, to get where the testing is. I mean, you know, to get to find out where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't want to do all that. You know, as long as I just stay quarantined for 28, 30 days and I don't get sick, then I don't think I got it. And as long as I stay away from people and I'm not partying, and I got a better chance of not having it. You know, right now, Arizona is one of the highest. We had like 4,000 yesterday and 6,000 today. That's already got that sick. You know what I'm saying? That's how high we going. And then Trump decided to come out here and have a political rally in a church. You know what I'm saying? Today.
Yeah, y'all keep that shit out there, man.
Yeah. Well, hey, they keep it out here. I ain't got it. I'll stay away from it. I ain't got it.
I don't joke with you, good.
No, I know because me and my wife on our route to California in about a couple hours.
Oh,
to go out and visit and come back. You know what I'm saying? Do a turnaround. You know, yeah. We were supposed to be going. Our hood day was supposed to be in Vegas this year. It's in July. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
I'm glad it was canceled.
I don't feel like taking that route up to Vegas. Yeah, I'm finna do a loco. I'm finna do a loco, but I'm gonna do mine with a mask. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing a loco to get out the house, man. I've been bored.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I mean, and it was cool to run. By the grace of God, you know, He took care of me, man. You know, and everybody around me. You know, but I had to get out of here, man, and just go, you know, kind of get out of here. And then it's here in Houston so hard to where, hell, what the hell I'm gonna sit here for? You know what I'm saying? I had to get out of here. And I just went away from here and went down to San Antonio. I took a chance. I ain't gonna downplay it, but I mean, we gotta live, bro. I mean, ain't nobody not doing nothing to not get exposed to this stuff, bro.
Local, you should just go on and hook up with town business. Since y'all stay in the house and shit, y'all running all over the place. Go on and hook up where, man.
When I called you today, where was you at, Kev?
Out eating. And I ate some pepperoni.
You know what I'm talking about? You just, you violating the little orders, the COVID order. Y'all ate at the place?
Outside. Social distancing. Nobody,
so that's okay. That's why I was trying to explain to you the other night. It's better outside. You feel better outside with it, right?
Nobody was near us.
Hey, Kev Mac, let me ask you a question. Did you go to Uncle Jam's Army?
Yeah.
Where they had the concert at the sports arena about 1981?
Yeah.
Hey, look. So that was one of the coldest. Look, I went to the concert, right? Me and my boy. So my boy, like I say, my grandmother stayed on 49th and San Pedro. So we had took these two girls. We going to the concert at the sports arena, and that had to be 81. I'm gonna say it's 81. I think I was 16. So we go over there, pick them up. We catch the bus over to it. So we in the concert. I didn't know, I knew about gang banging and all that, and I didn't know it was that influent. I didn't know it was that much. Boy, we came out that sports arena in that gas station right across the street. The whole motherfucking gas station, my bad, I said MF, but the whole gas station was nothing but dime moves in the gas station.
Mm-hmm. Really?
All the rips was coming out of the sports arena. So now we got to figure out how we going to get on this bus on Santa Barbara to get back to the east side. And the girl's like, we going to go to that bus. Girl, I'm not going across that street and standing at that bus stop. We finna walk down because I think that's what Santa Barbara and Vermont. I want to say that the sports arena's on.
Vermont is toward west. Figueroa is on the sports arena side. Then you go under the freeway to Broadway.
Yeah, so it's Santa Barbara in Vermont then. I mean, in Figueroa then, right?
Right, correct.
No?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Yeah, because I think Manual Arts is right there.
Manual Arts will be back toward Vermont.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But that whole gas station, man, that's the most Damus I had ever seen. That whole gas station was full. It was full. And all the rips were coming out of the they had went to the sports arena and all the Damus was waiting. They didn't go into the concert. Am I correct? If you went to the thing, right?
Well,
yeah.
I don't think I was at that one. I mean, because Uncle Jam's Army was all the time. It wasn't just 1 or 2 times. It was all the time.
Oh, okay. So that's the one that I went to. I thought it was just one. They only did because I went to another one when they had it at the Coliseum.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, when they had another one at the Coliseum as well. But the sports arena one was about 81. Yeah. Yeah, that was just crazy. That's the most I seen as far as Don Moves at a gas station. They had that whole gas station full. That whole gas station.
It's crazy how things changed. It used to be popping back then. Sports arena was it.
Oh yeah. The sports arena, the Coliseum,
the Forum.
That was cracking. They used to have that what was it? I remember another time I went to the Coliseum. I think it was like it was a fest. Was it? It was like the Cool Jazz Festival or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. That was at the Coliseum.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Your memory better than mine, man.
Not really.
5'6" grown, man. I'm 45, man. I'll be 46 in a couple days. Lord willing.
You little youngster.
Yeah, I'm a baby in the game, man.
Yeah, back in that era, like mid 70s to 78. I mean, the 70s when I was just growing up on that side, man. I didn't really know, you know what I'm saying? I knew it was there, but it's just like I can say 75, 76, they wasn't really wearing colors. Like golf hats. Golf hats weren't red and blue at first. They were you either had gray or brown or something like that. Back then.
Most people had black.
Huh?
Most people had black.
Yeah, but see, me growing up, me being over where they were selling golf hats behind the Crenshaw Shopping Center, most of them was either gray or brown.
Okay.
Because of the jungles being right there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We didn't know. Yeah, most of them was it was called brims back then. Most of them were brown. So that's how you could tell the difference of the jungles back then. It took years before I knew what it was Bloods and Crips started really coming out, later in the 80s. There you go. Shout local.
It's a good thing I live alone, huh, Goo?
I posted the link a couple times for you, number one, but you're not clicking on it.
Yeah, I live alone, man, but man,
yeah.
Like I wake up in the morning probably like 5:45, 6 o'clock sometimes. I get up and just start cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning.
Right.
I make sure, and ever since April 7th when I stopped working, everything I've done in here, man, I've kept everything accordingly. I've kept everything, the same.
Right.
The people I've been around in San Antonio, with the exception of the people at that block party, I've been around. I ain't changed up none. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, nobody from my crew or nobody I've been around and caught that mess by the grace of God. So we've been good, man. Been good.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, that's all you can really hope for. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually you got to get out. You got to move. You got to. I mean, you can't stay stagnant in our house for the rest of our lives. Eventually, we're gonna have to get out there and, you know what I'm saying? Like Arizona just made it where now that you go in the stores or whatever, you have to have a mask on. You know what I'm saying? They hadn't done that for a minute. So now every time, even if you go to the liquor store, you go in the restaurant, you go in anywhere, they don't have to serve you if you don't have a mask on. You know
It's like that here too. It's like that here too, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only reason I think they implementing that now is because they don't want to close Arizona back down. So what they'll
They don't
do,
want to, but not wanting to and all that. Man, look, these governors have more power than people really understand, and they gonna start having to go ahead and make them decisions, man, to shut that thing down, bro. Because you can't you with them kind of numbers, bro. That's astronomical numbers.
See, I think the wrath of them, you know, being a Republican governor, is they don't want to get the wrath from Trump by closing it back down because he wants it open. He wants his economy. You know what I'm saying? But his economy is not going.
Nah, you see, they disbanded that White House committee. You see, Dr. Fauci and them that got away from that nigga.
Yeah, they just went to the what you call them today. They were in front of the committees today speaking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they that's why I said these governors gonna be called on by their constituents, by their people.
Right.
They're gonna have to make some crucial decisions, man.
Yeah, or they gonna get voted out.
Exactly.
Who gonna vote them out?
As long as they got some type of democratic, because most of them are incumbents. So if you got a democratic person going against them, all it takes for us to vote, vote more for that Democrat to get them out, because the Democrats is not doing. They just a follower for this dude. This dude, once he gets out, right now, people don't realize that what he's doing undercover. I don't know if you've heard of it, or anybody else has heard of it, Mac Heads or Maniac, but he just tried to fire the head of the New York district attorneys. You know what I'm saying? Because they're looking into him and his taxes.
Yeah,
they looking at.
Yeah, I've seen all that. But you know what? I was being sarcastic because people keep talking about voting don't matter. So I was being funny. But most certainly, if people vote, they're going to get a lot of Republicans up out of office.
Yeah.
I hope Mitch McConnell loses, though. That'd be the funniest thing. Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because he's the main one that does everything.
He's blocking everything.
Everything, man.
Man, McConnell and then Barr, them is Trump's boys.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Kev Mac, the Loke. What up, though?
What up, number one?
I like that. What's up, number one? I like that hat, bro.
Yeah, it's the Blood and Cuz show. Red and blue and black all day, baby. Yeah. Can't have one without the other, man.
That's right.
What's going on with you, homie?
Man, just living another day, man, and during this quarantine, pandemic, or whatever it is. Yeah, what up, School? I said that right? Yeah.
That's
cool. Hey, what's up, number one?
What's up? What's up with you, man?
Oh, shit. Taking it easy, man. Just chopping it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Goob, let me ask you a question then, in the same question to number one. This is like one of my landmark questions. How did y'all get to California, man? Your roots, where did they come from?
We came out of Texas, man. So,
okay.
Yeah, I think my folks came out there in like the 20s and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, all my family came from Louisiana.
Right next door.
Yeah, so my grandfather's the oldest. He had 10 He had 10 brothers and sisters. Most of them all moved to California. So every year, this would have been our 50 or our 49th year of having our family picnic up at Griffith Park. We have it every year on Memorial Weekend, the Sunday before Memorial Day. This was the only year that we haven't had it because of the COVID, and they closed down the park. But I have a lot of family under the Coopers. You know what I'm saying? My family name is Coopers, so I have a lot of Coopers in California. So we have a Cooper family picnic, and we have that basically every year at Griffith Park. So all my family is from. I still have some family in Louisiana, but most of them are in California.
Right.
Yeah, we used to have a reunion like that at Griffith Park too, man, for Memorial Day. Yeah, I'm a Carter, man. I'm out that Carter bloodline.
Yeah, what part of Griffith Park?
Shit, that shit is just like one big ass thing to me. Don't even give me the line.
Oh, okay, yeah. They got like a Crystal Springs. They got
like with the little train thing. That's all I remember. Like with the little train thing used to be.
Yeah, that's what the horses. They have the horses and all that. Yeah. If you go up a little bit farther, it's called Crystal Springs, and that's where we have ours at. Is Crystal Springs, but yeah. But our linkage is that our great grandfather was a slave master, and he married with my great grandmother, which was a slave, and he basically got banished out of Louisiana. They killed one of my grandfather's brothers, and then most of them started leaving out of. We have a big picture, and it's a white man, and it's a black lady. That's our great grandfather and our great grandmother. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he got banished out of the Cooper family tree, because he married a slave, which was my great grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So our history is that we can say that we mixed. Let's put it that way. That our history
we all mixed with something here and there.
Yeah.
My great grandmother, man, was born a slave, and she married a full-blooded Indian.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Patrick Ellis, and that's how our family came about, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. We from all down in the little area right by San Antonio. It's a little area. It's like an alley of towns and little small cities, all like old plantation towns and shit, man. A lot of the old slavery history, deep down dirty South.
One of my
slaves have been traced to the Alamo, fighting in the Alamo.
Hell yeah, one of my ancestors, he did some of the Django ass shit, man. He broke away and fucking swam across the fucking country and freed his fucking wife and shit. They got a town in Texas named after him and shit. That shit was wild, man. Yeah, he did some fucking Django ass shit, yo. Like, they don't make them like them dudes no more, man.
No. No.
Man, I would have been dead.
How you think you would have been, man, back in the game in the slavery days? Kev, would you have complied, or would you have been a house brother?
I don't know what I would have did, Loco.
Come on, man. It's hypothetical, man. You know about what you would have got down with. Would you have let him whoop you?
I know I would have been with Harriet Tubman when it was time to leave.
Yeah. No, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, man. But yeah. So I asked that question. I already pretty much knew the answer. And Goob, man, that's real, because I mean it explains your color, your color and everything.
Oh yeah. I can. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, when he started getting old, his hair was straight slick back. I mean, slick. You know what I'm saying? He could just put some pomade on it and comb his hair back, and it would be straight slick back.
Nigga, Goob probably my second cousin or some shit.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, you never can tell. I got so many. I couldn't tell how many cousins I might have in LA, because I know people from all over, East Side, West Side, the 100s, the 40s, 60s, all over Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? Then my cousins know people. His cousins. It was a trip because I remember dude came up to our family picnic. Dude from what's that movie? Wood, the Damu dude.
Stacy.
Stacy.
Oh boy,
Hey,
boy, you had on your show, Kev. DeAndre.
I was trying to hit you in the comments, Kev Mac, about him, right? So we at the picnic. So my cousin is married to his cousin. So he brought him to the picnic. So he get there, he's cool at first, and then he starts getting drunk.
Yeah, I got history with homie too.
Yeah, you know, when you in a family thing, you know, you got Damus and you got Rips that's there. We all partying together because we all family. So there's no, you know, confrontation between us because we all know that some could be Rips, some is Damu.
Yeah.
So he get at the domino table, he get to saying, yeah, this Crip, yeah, cuz, yeah, blood, yeah, cuz, and we telling him, hey, listen, homie. Not at this picnic.
That's serious.
That's not how we get down, homie. But he getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? And the dude gets sloppy drunk to where, till my cousin had to tell her husband, hey, you need to get your cousin up out of our picnic because he's messing it up. You know what I'm saying? But he got it's just like how he was drunk on that interview with Kev Mac had him on. And I was like, man, that's just how dude was at our picnic. You know what I'm saying? He get drunk as, you know what I'm saying? Because most people was looking at him like, damn, don't we know dude? That's dude from the wood. But boy, when he started getting drunk, he was like, oh no, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was crazy.
Old boy that came on that night, what's his name?
Yeah,
DeAndre. Yeah. They used to say we look alike when we was younger. We like grew up. Used to live like by my grandmother in the Swans and shit. So I used to always run into him all the time.
Right.
So I'm like, what up, twin and shit? Like,
yeah, later on, Anthony, leave me alone.
Yeah, homie, wild though.
I'm talking to somebody, Anthony.
Somebody sound like they get ready to have a fight.
No, that's me talking to my son because he keep coming out here saying something. I'm trying to talk under my breath, like, oh man, I'm on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to cuss or nothing, but you know what I'm saying?
You sound like, nigga, you better get out my cell right now.
Yeah.
Goob, you ever been to the joint out there?
Oh yeah, man. I did all my not in Arizona. I did all mine in California, man. I went from Avenal. I did Avenal, Corcoran, Pelican Bay, New Folsom. You know what I'm saying? I did all from 96 to from 86 to 96.
Oh, goddamn, you sat down for a minute.
Oh yeah, man. I was on that merry-go-round for a while.
Sancho
man.
Saucy. Make it sound look like Sancho Saucy. Who the fuck is that? Stop looking at me, man.
Yeah, Loco. When I came to AZ, I wasn't trying to. I did so much, man. They picked me up for a ticket, boy. I was going berserk. Hurry up and get me out of here.
I'm on paper. I'm on paper right now at Arizona, homie. You ever heard of Yavapai County?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got caught on I-40. Homie.
Oh yeah, that's up by
Everybody get caught on I-40.
Flagstaff and shit.
Yeah, Flagstaff.
Everybody get caught on I-40.
Hey, you know what? I-40 was instead of going the 10 route, I-40 was the route to get to Texas and Louisiana if you was traveling with dirty. You know what I'm saying? You would take I-40 instead of taking I-10 because I-10 had all them checkpoints. I-40 didn't have no checkpoints.
Hey,
you know
but listen, Arizona, they might as well have their own checkpoints. Them motherfucking laws over there so trained. I ain't do nothing wrong, man. Dude followed me about 10 miles. He profiled me. You know, I was in a Nissan Altima with Cali plates by myself at 7:30 in the morning. If
Yeah.
got behind me, man, and went on pulled me over and just didn't even know what he had. He had a fugitive. I had been on the run almost 8 years.
Yeah.
Hey, they hit us. They hit us. We was going through the I-40. We was going through the panhandle of Texas, the top part of Texas.
Amarillo. You was up by Amarillo.
Man. Hey, they hit us. The motorcycle cop hit us. I'm sleeping in the passenger seat. My homeboy driving. We loaded up, and he say, "Man," he say, "Man, wake up, man. They done pulled us over." I was like, "What?" So I'm asleep. I look up like, "Oh," and the motorcycle cop came. You know what I'm saying? He just gave my boy a ticket for speeding and let us go. And then that's how you get to Oklahoma. Then you come down through Texas. And that's how we used to go to I-40 through Amarillo. And then you get through Oklahoma and come down through that part of Texas. I think that was a 15 or something like that. You go down the middle of Texas through Dallas.
That's our 30. You talking about 35.
Okay. Yeah. And then you come down to get to Dallas. And then we would go over get to Shreveport and then go into what was called Minden. It was a little town.
I know exactly what Minden is. I used to be in Shreveport.
Oh yeah, Minden. Hey, I had Minden sold the fuck up.
Is that right?
My bad. Yeah, man. Hey, that was the first time. I'm gonna tell you though. That was the first time that I was in Louisiana, man. That they had this park in Grambling. That was the first time that I ever went, man. Where it was nothing but blacks in the park. The whole park was full. It had to be about 300. It was no problems. That was the first time I had ever been to a park like that, man. It was just nothing but blacks. Like, man, they out there drinking. It was no problems, no nothing. But I don't think gang banging had hit. This is like 80, 86, 87. So it wasn't really a lot of gang banging. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I used to go down to Grambling Spring Fest every year. My nigga, one of my partners, man, out my neighborhood, he went to Grambling, man. And Lil D, he in Fort Worth right now. You know, I talked to him the other day, but we used to go down there all the time to Spring Fest back when Sinbad used to host it and shit at Grambling. Crack.
Yeah, that was cool out there.
Beautiful women in the world.
Man.
All them French women, all them French girls and shit.
They had this other city which was Monroe. Monroe was like
man, come on, Monroe got it going on, man. You know, that's that 20. That's highway. That's that I-20.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and my homeboy used to always get mad because I used to always want to go to Louisiana Downs. Was in right by Shreveport, which was called what's the name of that city? It's not Shreveport, but it's right next to Shreveport. It's like in between Minden and Shreveport. I can't think of the name. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a fun area around there, man. It's a lot of black unity down there.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? But what tripped me out about down there though is that when we were going down there, they still had the separation. You know that blacks could be over here, and whites would be right in front of the police station drinking, but blacks had to go on the upper or the lower end. You know what I'm saying? It was still like separation of blacks and whites out there at the time.
That don't surprise me about Louisiana, man. They've always been a little different.
Yeah,
they've always been more traditional country, real old time rules and laws. So that don't surprise me at all about Louisiana. Right. You go down to a lot of them old parishes off in there, man, and things, you know how it get down up in there. Them swamps and all that shit. It's a different law. They had their own laws.
Yeah, I had never seen I had got arrested in Minden one time. So they took me to a little jail in Homer. You heard of Homer? So they took me to a little jail in Homer. They got me locked up, sitting on this bench. I'm looking at the cell to my right, and I'm looking because they got the door open, the whole woods to my left. I'm like, all I gotta do is just get up and run right out the door. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out, but then I didn't know where I was going. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they figured, shit, we can leave the door open. He ain't gonna be able to get that far, because it was a little town. So it was just like a little substation. You know what I'm saying? But it was just crazy how little it was compared to being in any other.
Man, you gotta talk about jail like white folks talk about college.
I mean, Kev, man, I'm pretty sure you can chime in with some good. That's all we know.
When you sit back and listen, you see it from a different angle.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know, it's always good to talk about your past, man. You know what I'm saying? So that you don't make the mistake in the future. That's all I talk about it.
I agree with that.
That's but like I say,
man.
Yeah, every day I'm gonna walk outside this garage and just look up and say I'm still free.
That's
you know what I'm saying? I can do that every day. I can get in the car and say, hey, I can go to the store. I can go get me a cigar. I can go get me some smokes. I can go get me a beer. I still have that ability. You know,
man, I remember walking around in the pen. I remember I used to say to myself, man, it used to give me chills. I said, man, thank God I ain't got to be in here for all the rest of my life in this motherfucker. I mean, in this place. Because, man, there goes somebody calling my phone, man. That's why I probably sound far away now.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know who the hell this is.
What? Hey, Kev, I didn't quite get that. What he was saying. What does that change about the prison politics?
What's going on?
The one that you just had up. I was trying to read what he was.
He was saying what's going on now in the streets will it change the dynamics of prison politics?
You know, prison. Hey,
it could, but really, prison is prison, and usually prison brings shit to the street.
Right.
It can have a little small effect. It's really up to the individuals, man, how they feel and which way they swipe.
Yeah, just I think you were saying that earlier when you were saying something about how northern essays and southern essays it's a different. It's just like in the penitentiary, northern essays mess with us.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a Northano, you fuck with blacks in the penitentiary. Southern essays didn't mess with us, but northern essays, because southern essays and northern essays didn't get along until they broke off Fresno, because Fresno used to be northern essays, and then they turned southern essays. You know what I'm saying? But everything other than Fresno and above was considered northern essays. You know what I'm saying? And they messed with us. But southern essays didn't mess. We was going against, you know.
Yeah, that's how Texas essays are. They like Northanians, man. They fuck with the brothers in Texas, man. When I tell them how wild it is in Southern California, they can't believe it and shit. They like,
yeah, my
man.
boys can't either, man. That's foreign to us.
For real.
A lot of the blacks that exist, especially in a place like San Antonio where there's no plants or nothing, no big source of income for the black man. If it don't be for the essays, man, we would have been perished. Yeah. So it was very important to always keep our relationships good down there. So I can tell you, man, I'm finna be 46. It's never been a race issue between the blacks and the Mexicans in San Antonio. I can vouch for that.
For real. Texas
riots and all that. If something happened, it's some isolated incident type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or in jail or something like that, they ride down on the brothers, you know, because we outnumbered, like how the Damus was outnumbered back in the game with the homies. You feel me?
They're not influenced on the street by the Mexican mafia like LA Mexicans are and shit. Because the Mexicans in Texas, they gonna have the bald face and the grills like the brothers and shit, talking just like brothers and shit. Saying nigga, all of that shit.
You know, that's how it was in earlier years in the penitentiary system in California in the 80s. We outnumbered the essays in the county jails and the penitentiary. It's not until more of them started gang banging and more of them started coming to the penitentiary that it started getting where there was really a race war with us against them. Because I know when I was going in 86, it wasn't very many essays that was in the county. But see, I went through a different route going in. I didn't go through the LA County system. I went through the San Bernardino County system. So by the time I got to the jail, it wasn't as prevalent as it was when it started getting into the late 80s, 90s. And then that's when it really was like on. And I guess it was. I could be wrong. I'm just saying that's what I didn't see at that time in the mid 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
well, if you use
like, go ahead, Kev.
if you use local scenario, the Serranos didn't have the drugs in California. It was the Pisces and the Colombians and all them other foreigners that had Armenians. The foreigners
Dominicans, okay.
Serranos didn't get to work until later on. So all this, like what you said and what Goob said, by the time they got to work, all that happened around the same time. All the racism and the switching of the guard and us having to get work from them and all that, it changed.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because by then all the black kingpins have really got popped already.
Well, we messed up because we was robbing all.
They was, yeah, the brothers, they was getting fucked over like in the early days, man.
So what they did is they put it in the hands of some of the essays or the Mexican mafia or whatever, but they put it in their hands so they didn't have to worry about getting robbed by the blacks. And then, of course, Mexico blew up. Mexico got all
they number one. Shit, yeah, that shit is crazy, man. Cause shit, we grew up with Mexicans all day. It was all good. Like before '92 and shit. Then I remember just going to like a little not the county or something, just a little holding station. I saw one of the my Mexican partners up there. He was like, "Man, I can't talk to you up in there." I was like, "Well, don't talk to me in the streets then either. Fuck that."
Yeah.
I can't talk to you. Yeah.
I ran into the same thing up in Corcoran one time. It was this SA dude, man, that we was real cool on the streets, but we ran across each other in the yard, and he was like, "Oh man, what's up, Groove?" I was like, "What's up, homie?" He was like, "Yeah." And we talked for about 2 minutes. He was like, "Man, I got to keep it moving." It was a different aspect between us. It was okay for us to talk to
them. It's up. They on their ass. Yeah, they on their ass.
Yeah, they was on their ass. Like you talk to them, boy, we putting in work on you. So they was like, "Man, I can't talk to you. I got to keep it moving."
Yeah, I experienced that too, Go.
Yeah.
Cause you can see the whole brainwashing and they whole little get down is a trip, man. It's like, man, they got to follow that protocol and shit. Like they all of them grew up with black dudes, all of that shit. They got the same swag and shit. All the motherfuckers like Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg and Kobe and all that rap music and shit. Yeah.
And see, I don't, I want to say different from what like Cutes and Rockheads say, but I came in a generation that we wasn't we wasn't listening to somebody else. We were young. When you young, you're not listening to a person that's not from your neighborhood or not from your, you doing what you gonna do. A person couldn't tell you just because they were older and I'm from such and such neighborhood. You can't tell me I gotta go work out. Can't tell me I gotta go lift weights. You can't tell me I gotta go do this. We didn't have that structure. We was doing whatever. And then if problems came, then you either had to accept the problems that you put yourself into by not listening to them or not. They didn't have that option. They didn't care what set you was from. You listening to us. Period. We Serranos. That's just how I see it. Everybody had their different time of doing time on the yard.
Yeah, because like in the 80s and early 90s, like in my project, the Mexican haciendas, they were Bloods and shit. And then all of a sudden, I started seeing them with blue rags, and I'm like, damn, what's this shit? Y'all Crips now? And they was like, nah, man, it's Southside shit. I'm like, damn, what's that? I'm like, what's that? Like, this, we Serranos and shit. So they had to make their own little division and shit.
Right, because they had to separate themselves from Nathaniels because Nathaniels wore red.
Yeah, and then once they started going to jail, they couldn't be Bloods.
Right. Yeah, because the Nathaniels was wearing red at that time to separate themselves from the Serranos. You know what I'm saying? So, but most of them, because they weren't that deep, they had to mess with, Nathaniels had to mess with blacks. It's just like when I got to New Folsom. But when I got to New Folsom, the Fresno Bulldogs, they was red all the way. There was Nathaniel essays, but then they started, the Serranos had pushed a line on them and told them they had to either be, because of where Fresno was. It was neither northern or southern. It was basically in the middle. They decided to go
Central California.
Right. So they decided to go with the southern. So there was a place by where the blacks sat that the Fresno Bulldogs used to kick it. So a lot of shot callers for the Rips and all that, and the blacks told the Fresno Bulldogs, hey, you can't kick it over here no more, because you consider yourselves Southern essays, because we don't know if y'all gonna turn around and hit the Northern essays that had to kick it with us. You know what I'm saying? And since you're not Northern essays, you're gonna have to go on the Southern essay side. So that was like a little fraction of a little dispute that happened at one time while I was on there, that they pushed the Fresno Bulldogs that, hey, y'all claiming Southern, y'all got to move over with the Southern essays. Y'all can't consider yourselves Northern essays. And that was about the time, that had to be 90, 91 that they 93 that they broke off. So it was maybe 92 or 93 that they broke off from being Northern essays to being Fresno Southern essays. And they had to start kicking it with them. I mean, because that was the politics. There was a lot of politics when you get to that level 4 type thing. There's a lot of politics there that can't be under or overstated.
Kev, what you was on? You was on level what? 3? Level 2? 3 and 4?
Yeah, I've never been on level 4.
That's wild. Loco, you from LA originally, or are you?
No, I'm originally from right here in Texas, man. Born in El Paso, but I've been everywhere. I lived everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, bro, literally. And with not no pass throughs, it was significant time there. Really, relationships all across the country. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's how I am now and shit. Yeah, that's the way to be.
I love moving around, man.
El Paso, I was out there for like 6 months, man. That was a whole other part of Texas right there, boy. That's fucking Mexico like a motherfucker right there.
And the only reason why, and that's my hometown, but my father was in the military, man, and my mother worked at the officers club type shit. So that's how they met, man. You know what I'm saying? Created me, and my mother, dipped right after I was born. So I was really raised up in San Antonio, Seguin, parts of Dallas, Houston.
Yeah, when I was in San Antonio, I had met this chick. She was going to law school out there, and then I would look out for her. And then once she got her bar, she was like, "Man, I'm gonna look back out for you, man. I got everything set up in El Paso and shit. Just come out here, and then you all good. Whatever you want to do." I'm like, El Paso, man. I went out there, man. This shit was fucking crazy. It was like the deadliest part of Mexico right there and shit. Cause I'm used to California, like, oh, let's just go hop over to Tijuana and come back. She was like, hell no, we can't go right there and shit.
No, not no Juarez. You go to Juarez, you not come back.
I started seeing shit about Juarez and shit. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's some different Mexicans right there.
Man.
I seen King Jojo in the comments asked about, was Southside and 12th Street cool? Yeah, we was cool. We all went to school together. We went to high school and all that, man. And then they killed my homeboy A-Dog in 80, 85 on their block. And that kind of started the war between 12th Street and Southside. A lot of, like I say, a lot of grew up. There's a lot of people it can say that in Southern California that they grew up with essays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But once the drugs started hitting and it was all about territory, I mean, if you was over in some hood, you know, things happen that you can't really change once it gets started. I mean, if there's no communication between neighborhoods and you've killed somebody of ours or yours got killed, I mean, no conversation can stop, even if you grew up. It's the same thing like we were saying. I could see somebody I could grew up with him in the neighborhood, but that doesn't mean I can mess with him in the penitentiary. It's nowadays on the streets, you really can't. You know, you see somebody pass and, you know, they may give you a pass, you may give them a pass because you grew up with them, but you still know that it's a war going on in those streets.
Cool.
Yeah, my pops, he still got a WVG tat and shit. Like when they was audio grape and shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple Mexican partners in the pen, man, that would act funny. You know what I'm saying? They get with their people. That's everywhere. I'm pretty sure that's everywhere in every state in some penitentiary type politic crap. Yeah, but then you had the ones like he said, the ones that's new age, the tango blast. Basically, when they came along, man, they eradicated a whole lot of the Texas syndicate and the Mexican mafia out here from them old rules and them old laws that they had in effect, where they couldn't wear fades and hang with blacks and talk slick, you know, and be who they wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? So them dudes all came together from all the different cities here in Texas and created a superpower, man, and ran them niggas ass off, man, for real, for real. And
Yeah, I saw that on Gangland and shit. Yeah, I saw that shit on Gangland.
Yeah, they got tired of them. I was really there. They really did it. They wasn't capping. That's how they really put it down. I'm talking about put in major work on them boys. And I'm talking about I numbered the hell out of them, man, and just like grew like a blob. Remember the movie The Blob back when we was young?
Yeah.
Oozed on their ass.
The blob, man, you know the blob kept on growing, man. That's how the Tango blast was, bro.
Right.
They the biggest thing out here though. Houston, you know, when you see them you know, all these Houston Texans stickers and all that, it ain't just that's they lick. That's they handle. You know, they ride with that.
But you know, the county jail, like LA County Jail, precipitated a lot of rivalries between blacks and Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Because they used to give them like heat. You know, you will see a Mexican that he got a shape about as long as my arm or half my arm, and we trying to fight with toothbrushes or you know what I'm saying? And how did he get that? Where did he get that from? Or they would have you locked in you'll be locked in they would break up like going to chow. They would break up like a fight would start. They would break up half the line and then they would throw you into the little day room of whatever. Like I think we was on the $1 Million Row that was 3,200 or something. So they threw us in the day room, and it's like 30 essays. It's like 10 blacks in there, and then they close the door and leave. You know what I'm saying? So they put us on the back row, and there's 30 of them in the front row. Like nothing's gonna crack. If you leave us in that room for 15 or 20 minutes, you can see them looking at us. I mean, and they just precipitated that. I think they precipitated a lot of that anger, that gang banging between blacks and Mexicans insinuated once you started getting to the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Because it started in a lot of the county jail. I mean, because if you weren't in the modules, you were basically out there, you know, you were in the cells with them. I mean, there was no only blacks could be in this cell or, you know, it wasn't no segregation on the main line. Everybody was in the cell together. Whites, blacks, Mexicans, it didn't matter.
Let me ask you a question. The same way that I just told you how the Tango created out here in Texas prison, and it was basically guys that was being oppressed, Hispanic guys by the other big Mexican gangs, and they didn't want to be a part of them. And they ended up, like I said, forming. Could that ever happen in California?
Wait.
And overthrow the Mexican mafia?
I think the Mexican Mafia is the one that controlled the penitentiary, so I wouldn't really know their politics in that aspect
So
of
what
it.
I'm saying is, the Texas Mexican Mafia is based out of San Antonio, Texas.
Right.
Boom. They was a superpower at one point for the Hispanics, and then the Texas Syndicate was a superpower. So it'd be like the norteños and the Sureños, right? It'd be the same
Right.
equivalent in that aspect. If we had two dominant Mexican gangs, y'all got two dominant Hispanic gangs, right?
Right. Right.
Okay. Boom. The way that these guys came together from all these other cities and stuff and got tired of the oppression and didn't want to be from norteños and sureños, and they all came together under the same common cause and ended up rising up against them. Could that ever happen in California?
Because
the way it happened out here?
No, I don't think so, because of the war between the norteños and the southern essays is so big that the norteños and the southern, they couldn't come together because their war is so deep. Their war is years and years deep into that. You know what I'm saying? Most of the Sureños, they run under the Mexican Mafia. My perception, I don't know to say it's true. I just know I've never seen, but again, I'm out 20 years plus. But when I was going in there, it could change. But when I was in there, norteños and southern essays, they couldn't get along, no place, no time. Southern essays would say, if a northern essay came on that yard, they hitting them. Period, point blank. It ain't no waiting on them. It ain't no nothing. We'd find out he's a northern essay, they hitting that northern essay. If the northern essays was outnumbered to southern essay, a southern essay came on that yard, the northern essays was hitting that southern essay. Period. It wasn't no, I don't, where you from, you Mexican Mafia, you this, that. If you was a southern essay, northern essays was hitting you, and vice versa. I don't know if that's changed. I can't speak anything past 96. I can't speak anything past that. You know what I'm saying? If things have changed. That's just mine.
Yeah,
That's real.
Things change. They're not at each other's throat no more.
Yeah. See, that's why I couldn't say I can't say anything after the time I've been out.
Loco.
Yes, sir.
You ever been from a Hispanic gang?
No, homie. I'm an African, man. I'm a real African nigga, man. I ain't get all that, man.
You speak that Spanish like you was one.
Oh man, I mess with a whole lot of Hispanics, man. Got a lot of real close.
I learn that shit. Tell them, Uncle, you gotta learn that shit, man. I'm fluent in that shit, man. That's how you get with the ladies, man.
Got Hispanic kids.
Loco gotta know how to tell her to bend over and turn around.
Boy, you cold, boy. Kev, you a hardcore brother, man. You be quiet and kind of reserved, but when you do talk, you talk hardcore like a that boy say bend over.
He can't be sharpening his blade in the cut and shit. Be like, yeah, okay, I got one for that.
Hey, cause when we went out, and that was our first time really going hanging out, right? Man, Kev, once he get him a good drink off in him and he relax, man, and he in the right company, oh man, Kev be chilling, man.
I know he do. I was trying to fuck with him while he was in Houston, man, because I be going out to Dallas and shit. So I was like, man.
That's when we got out. When he was down here,
shit, but I was like, he's probably looking at a nigga like a weirdo on the internet and shit. He ain't gonna try to fuck with me. Because I was trying to give you that music with Alfred Trotter and Nip and shit. I wanted to shoot you that CD and shit. I was like, yeah, just chop it up with you in person because you was close and shit. I was like, man, I'll probably catch him in LA or something like that.
Yup, man. That nigga, when he first got here, he calls me, and I'm like, man, look, ask your people where you at, man. I'm gonna come to you. So he tell me my street. I said, hold on, man. I live right there. And I Googled it. He like 7 minutes from me, man. I was over at the crib like right away, man. Yeah, man. Went over there and kicked it with him, man. Kev enjoyed Houston when he was here. When he got back to the West Coast, he kind of shit on us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But when he was here, man, we all, you know what I'm saying? He was straight while he was out here.
Yeah, man, I love Texas, man. I keep that Texas to LA connect, man. That's my pipeline right there for the last 20 years, man.
That's right. Where you be at when you be out here in Houston?
I'll just wiggle through. I'll be in Dallas mostly and shit. My son, he go to Lamar. My son, he go to Lamar University out in Beaumont and shit.
For sure. Yeah, Lamar,
Yeah.
the what are they, the Cardinals or something? Like,
Yeah, Cardinals. Yeah.
Hey, Kev, you remember Bobby Knight's son coached there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Beaumont. So yeah, this game, Beaumont wild as hell up there too, man. That's right there by the Louisiana border.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them, man. These little towns like this, you gotta, they wild as shit. You know what I'm saying? So keep your head on the swivel out in this motherfucker.
Hey, that town we was in the other night. That town we was in the other night, bro. I don't know if you tuned in the other night or if you get a chance, check it out. Loco, I think Kev got it under Loco Gone Wild.
When he was gambling?
Yeah. That little town right there. Man, say, man, that was so, you know, we knew we hadn't really all went down there in a long time, right? Since we was young boys. So when I went down there the other night and I looked at the layout, man, them hey, it's wild down there in them little towns right there, man.
Yeah.
Gang banged out. You wouldn't
What's
think.
the name of it?
Hallettsville.
Hallettsville. I ain't heard of that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, all them little towns got the little black old cafe clubs and all the black diners and the whole woo-wop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been fucking with Texas since 2000, man, going back and forth from, like I said, I got out the military, just wiggled through San Antonio, and just wound up staying there for like 5 years and shit.
Hey, I'm gonna get my little kinfolk, man, to give me Cockstrong number, man. I ain't
Cockstrong.
I'm gonna bring Cockstrong on here because I already know they think it's a game. Hey, Kev, Cockstrong, you seen him? You watched the truth. You watched the movie, right? The DVD. Cockstrong is on there talking about, yeah, all the LA come down here. He on there. He gonna say his name if you go watch it. Cockstrong is the only one.
Yeah.
Hey,
which rapper was he? Wasn't he on somebody's CD? Was that Zero or somebody? And he did a shout out.
Yeah, he on there with Ro. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is Cockstrong from San Antonio. Yeah.
Yeah, Cockstrong a fool, man. And Kev, when I told you muscles in his face.
I was like, yeah, Texas ain't one though.
Number one, how many years he did in the Air Force? What was his job?
This security forces, man. Yeah, 4 years and shit.
Yeah, like you didn't have a good time in the Air Force, man.
Oh man, I had a ball, homie. That shit was A1, but I was doing too much and shit, man. I was forgetting I was in the military, man. I was throwing weed and shit, and I was stationed up there on the Canadian border and shit. So we had to hop over to Canada and shit, and beyond over there. That shit was like another world and shit. Like that was my first exposure to Canada. That shit. I was like, all these black people, all those black girls up there, man. This shit is crazy.
Did you ever mess with Minot, North Dakota?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I got a son in Minot right now, homie.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Why not Minot, man? When they first said, like I ain't never even lived in snow. I'm from LA, man. I ain't never even seen snow before. You know, lived in that shit. We'd drive up to Big Bear, leave that shit alone, come back, man. Go to a place where it's like 100 degrees and shit. I'm like, the fuck?
You ever mess with the Blind Duck?
The Blind Duck.
That was the name of the little bar in town. The Blind Duck.
Yeah, it was all kind of little holes in the walls up there, man. The landing and all kind. This was like, this like 99 and shit, like 98, 96 and shit.
Yeah, that was way before my time coming out there for sure.
Yeah, you know,
it's cracking. Like I say, I'm still up there. My son, I'm finna get ready to go up there and see my son here probably about the next month.
Man, I would love to see that place, man. I always said, man, if if I ever got some bread, I'll open up a shop up there, man. Cause we used to throw these little parties up there, and them motherfuckers used to be popping, cause it was nothing else but the bass up there and shit. So I was like, man, you bring some shit up here from like some city shit, man. You got constant income and shit. Yeah,
Hey,
but it's just
King Real said
living in
thank
that
you.
motherfucker, boy.
King Real said he want to thank you for your service, brother.
Oh, salute, no doubt. Yeah,
Look
man.
out, all best.
Best. Appreciate it.
Yeah, mine not. Why? Your son, he stationed up there, or he just lived there?
Nah, he 8 years old. Yeah, my
Oh,
baby,
okay.
man.
Oh, your baby.
Yeah, he up there living, the kind of life I want him to live. He good. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go up there though. You know what I mean? He be
yeah,
back and forth here in Texas. Yeah, my
yeah.
little man.
It's crazy because when I was up there, like Wiz Khalifa, his mom was like stationed up there and shit, and he was just like a little dude running around the base and shit. And then when he did a little interview, I know he looked like familiar, but probably as a little kid, and he mentioned that shit. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that shit.
All right.
Yeah,
Yup.
yeah.
Hey,
People
Real,
talk about
man.
mine out and shit, boy.
Yeah, man. I love mine out, man. Bismarck, Fargo, all that.
Yeah, that's that base right there. That's where the majority of America's nuclear weapons are, at that base and shit.
That's right.
hey
Yeah.
man, Trump gonna get mad at you for classified information.
Oh, my bad, Trump. Don't whack me, Trump. My bad.
Hey,
Hey,
family man said he did 20 years in the Navy, retired in 2004. It was crazy in the 80s. He had homies selling crack.
Yeah, yeah, you wild boy. You a wild boy.
Can you imagine on the ship selling crack?
Man, that's what I'm saying. You a wild boy. You on the boat selling crack, boy. Like,
Oh yeah, he was making some money in that. Yeah, he didn't go nowhere.
Hey, when
bird.
the aircraft carriers come landing, they probably swoop.
Man, he got the birds on him on there. He doing the Frank Lucas and shit. Got it flying in.
They was up
Yeah,
all night, every night from there.
yeah. That's a cold thing about the military, man. You see how that American gangster shit come into play, man. How it all ties in, because they teach you some shit up in that motherfucker, and then you connect it all over the world and shit. So there ain't nothing in to put in a call to a homie that's stationed in somewhere overseas and shit. Man, yeah, that
yeah.
shit is
Hey, so
crazy.
you was right there by Regina, huh?
Yeah, Regina, local up there, you know,
It
and
was
shit.
cracking, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I had a little
But
few experiences from Regina.
yeah, yeah, Regina, boy, like
Yeah, it's
man.
cracking.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Winnipeg was my favorite though, man. That's where yeah, Winnipeg though, that was the spot. That shit was like New York and shit. Man, you go up in there, clubs used to be popping up in there. Yeah, people used to tell me like this the whack part of Canada. If you go to the West Coast over there in Vancouver, it's even better. And you go to the East Coast, you got Montreal, Toronto, and all that shit over there. It's even better. I was like,
Yeah.
Was
man,
it a
this
lot?
shit.
What is a lot of blacks in Canada?
Hell yeah, because a lot of
A
people
lot of
that
Africans too,
a
though.
lot of Africans, Jamaicans that skipped over. They didn't want to fuck with the American racist shit, so they just posted up in Canada and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that shit is heavily populated with black people up in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like America, but like super clean and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they just got a little funny little accent on their shit, but yeah, it looked just like America over in that motherfucker, but like squeaky clean and shit. And
How many,
every time I crossed the border, they saw my California license. They be like, "Oh yeah, we need to holler at you." They pull me out the car, out of everybody and shit. They see that California license. Yeah, let me holler at you right quick and shit.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was wild though.
looking out, Dorian?
That
Yes, a
shit
lot of
wild.
veterans up in here. A lot of
Salute,
Texas.
salute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was a lick though, man. I hopped in that shit, man. I wanted to I had to get the fuck up out of LA, man. Like I said, I didn't bang or nothing, but I was I was getting treated like I was. Motherfuckers just yanking at my ass like, man, I gotta get up out of this motherfucker, boy. Like, man.
There go that MF word again.
Oh, my bad. I forgot about the algorithms. My bad. I'll be forgetting. I feel like I'm just sitting in the garage talking to y'all and shit. I forgot we on TV and shit.
Good looking out. Appreciate it. I was Army brat, dad, and uncles and granddad vet. Matic, when you were in El Paso, I was stationed there 2005 to 2009. I used to bounce at a club on the weekends called Great Expectations, Private Expressions.
So, Loco, you know about them Chico tacos and shit, huh?
Huh?
You know about them Chico's tacos and shit, huh?
Of course.
It was like, man, you gotta fuck with the Chico's tacos. I'm like,
and the winner, yeah, all that, and the winner snitch.
Yeah, I was like, man, you still be going out to San Antonio? Oh, you don't froze.
Better go to sleep.
Loco done froze up.
Oh yeah, he be so high and stuck. I couldn't tell if he was
That's what I was just about to say. The trees probably got him all stuck and shit.
Yeah, you got quite a few vets and military brats in the chat. Exactly. I'm just waiting for you to talk shit like you do all the time. They fly one of them, what is that, an F-14? Fly F-14 to your house.
Got a lot of street vets on this
yeah, the street vets
too.
Yeah.
Street vets and all.
This we was where the veterans meet.
Yeah, because I know a lot of us have dodged some and missed some, and you know what I'm saying?
But we ain't getting no check for it.
We ain't getting no check for it.
No discount at the hospital.
No
discount on a new home.
Yeah, none of that.
That's what I said. I didn't gangbang on the streets of LA, boy. I wanted to join the military and start banging. They were like, okay, here's this AR-15. You got to drop your ass off over here, make it pop. I'm like, oh, shit. Banging a whole other gang and shit.
You know, and like I used to have I had my step pops and my uncle. Both of them was in the Vietnam War. You know, and I used to ask them like stories, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes they was able to tell the stories, and sometimes you could see it in their face that the stories they wanted to tell, they couldn't really, you know. And that's why I think a lot of them is shell shocked. You know, they'll have their days. Like my uncle, he'll have his days. You know, he'll be cool as hell one day, and I can see him, not even a day. I can see him 3-4 hours later, man, and he'll look at me like I was the enemy or something. Like, you know, like, man, but he was, my uncle was like he used to walk around with the German Shepherd. He was a cadaver. So he used to go around where they would sniff out with the dog to find all the dead bodies after something went. He would show me pictures and all that. And I used to be like, man, that had to be some rough. You know, and you think they was 20, 19, 20, 21 when they was out there doing that?
That's guerrilla warfare. They was in the jungle and shit. Like that desert, that jungle shit. I look at that Vietnam shit. That shit look wow. Like that shit look wow. That Vietnam shit.
I got an uncle that was in the Army. He won't talk about it for nothing in the world.
Like, man, they went through some shit in Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam was like the
one holiday. All my uncles was clowning, talking about what's wrong, man. Why you won't talk about it? Like, and they pushed that button, and he gave us a little bit.
Yeah.
And when they was in Vietnam, they got into a shootout. You know, whatever you call it, his little crew. And he got shot in the leg, and he started shitting on himself. And he told his partner, he had a good partner with him. He told his partner, man, just go on. When they came up out the hole, they was like, no, we're not leaving you. We're not leaving you. So they grab him and shit, and they get up on the gunfire. And the dude that wouldn't leave him, his partner, ended up getting killed.
Yeah.
And then he was telling us something. I was so young, I don't really remember, but something about a dog tag. He said he put it in between his teeth and kicked it between his teeth and left him. And I was like, wow, like you said, being that young, like 19 years old,
Yeah.
that's traumatic for them dudes, man.
Yeah. And I remember one time my uncle told me this story. He said they was like in a, I don't know if it was a tent or what they were doing, but they were all asleep. And one of the Viet Cong had got in there and he had like his knife in between his teeth. And he said he kind of opened his eye up and he said the Viet Cong dude looked at him because he was black. He said he crawled across him and cut the throat of all the white military people and left him and it was like 2 or 3 other blacks. They left them alive as if to say, we not messing with y'all, we getting them. You know what I'm saying? And he said that kind of shot. That was just one of the stories that he kind of told me that kind of messed him up because he should have been dead like all the other, him and his buddy should have been dead like all the rest of them. But he just crawled across them and passed him up and cut the dude throat next to him, cut another person's throat, you know what I'm saying, and got out. He just tried to sit there as if he was, sleep. You know what I'm saying? And he said when he woke up, man, all the white dudes was dead except only a couple brothers. They was still alive, as if, like they were saying that they didn't want to kill them, I was like, man, that had to be traumatizing as well. You know what I'm saying? That Vietnam was.
So I just said, man, just let me get back home with all my limbs and fucking my mental right. I'll fucking work at McDonald's. Just get me back to the fucking steak. That shit is wild.
See, I think that's why a lot of them came back doing heroin, because they were so messed up in the mind of what they were seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked my step
over there and shit.
Because I asked my step pops, so how did y'all fight? Was it a line? He was like, man, there wasn't no line. They just told us this is where we had to go, and that's where you went. And whoever, you know what I'm saying, made it out, you made it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That Vietnam, that was next level right there, man.
Yeah. That's only war. That's one of the only wars other than what they doing in Afghanistan and all that they can say the United States didn't win. You know what I'm saying? We didn't win the Vietnam War. They just cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Because I never understood. It took me a long time to realize what they was fighting for. You know, how could you tell the difference between?
It really ain't no winning to it, like especially on our level as the troop, man. Only person that's winning is the people on top, because you once you over there in the desert, you get to realizing, man, you over here fighting for oil and shit. That some shit ain't got nothing to do with you, millions and shit.
Right.
You definitely not winning.
When did number 1 deploy and to where?
Riyadh Air Force Base.
King Real meet more veterans on kevmacvideos than he met on the battlefield.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, we got another one.
Yeah, what's up, brothers?
Holla.
How y'all doing, man?
First of all, what color is that hat you got on?
Man, it's orange, man. Why you say that?
Where you from?
Detroit, raised in St. Louis.
All right, St. Louis to Detroit, huh?
Detroit to St. Louis, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Midwest fresh.
Yeah.
Said, Loco, let me hit it, man. I see you over there doing the right thing, my boy.
Oh, I got one on deck. Number 1, man. I'm on this old square right now, though.
Oh, okay.
Sitting there marinating, man. Listen. The realest one, huh?
Yes, sir. What's going on,
Yeah,
Logo?
what's going on with it? Homie? What you got going on up there?
Man, shit, just trying to stay out the way, man. All the madness, that's all.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. I've been following old Mac for some years now. It's my first time jumping on live with him.
All right, good looking out, bro.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Hey,
what the COVID look like down there, the realest one? Where you at, man? What is it looking like around there?
Man, honestly, I can't see it, man. I mean, it's supposed to be all around me, but I don't see it, too tough out where I'm at. I'm about 30 minutes west of downtown Atlanta, but I know these folks still making a little ruckus downtown over, what the police been doing and stuff too, like them college students and stuff. So, they got a lot of police that done took off work and all that stuff out here. So that's what they dealing with right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What you was finna say, number one, while ago,
about China saying the gunner sending surprising. Nah, man, I stay out of military. But I'm a civilian now, man. I don't even deal with. I don't fuck with politics, religion. My bad, my cursing, man. I don't mess with politics and military. None of that stuff no more, man. Yeah, that's it. I'm a civilian now, man.
Making big change, dancing in the streets. I know a big black chick and a booty like Serena. Dark skin, beauty, brown eyes, gotta meet her. Baby so fine, all the homies wanna beat it. Her skin glistening like it's butter when it's heated. Like a truck in her leggings with the open toe shoes, showing cleavage. All the guys wanna see it. Baby independent, got her own money, got her own car, got a house, so a man isn't needed. Got her hair did and her nails done. Chewing on the gun, popping like an air gun. With the girls in the club having their fun. And all the chicks that be hating, they don't care, huh? All the fine women looking good up in the club. That bitch hating on you, put your middle finger up. Know you looking good in the tennis, showing love. Your man can't appreciate you, maybe give it up. I live with mama Latina, baby slim. Look like some high tattoos on the skin. Drinking that tequila with the girls as they celebrate at the club, dancing every one of them a 10. Got a sundress and her hair hanging long with the red lipstick, taking shots of Patron. Looking so good, all the guys want the sun, but she picky, yet she only want to follow with the fun. Baby independent, so you gotta have your own. Got her own business, and she making plenty dough. Smelling so good that she dancing on the floor, dancing to the king, real having all the fun. All the fine women looking good up in the club. That bitch hating on you, put your middle finger up. Know you looking good in the tennis, showing love. Your man can't appreciate you, maybe give it up. All the fine women looking good up in the club. That bitch hating on you, put your middle finger up. Know you looking good in the tennis, showing love. Your man can't appreciate you, maybe give it up. Still white woman looking like she got Dale. Booty kinda big and she got the long hair. Black dress with red lipstick, she got a pair with the red bottoms on. She got the money and the flair. Independent too, she a freak with the right man. If she ain't messing with the script, it's a nightmare. And then we got my Asian homegirl looking like a Lucy Lou. Sexy, all the guys want her right now. She got a 4-car parked on the first floor. Lamborghini with the rims and she paid, bro. She got a high-end job in the city. She a boss chick, single, plenty money on the payroll. Black women, put your hands up. White woman on the dance floor. Latinas, put your drinks up. Asian woman, get up. For all the fine women looking good up in the club. That bitch hating on you, put your middle finger up. Know you looking good in the camera, showing love. Your man can't appreciate you, maybe give it up. For all the fine women looking good up in the club. That bitch.
King Real, that's enough, man. You're doing too much.
Who was that? Who was that?
Let me tell a story about the time and the age. First going back into the history that made Crenshaw Boulevard, named after George Crenshaw. White man, real estate is what paid. In the early days, started as a small gathering for the weekend, taking out your late. Smoking on the herb and the oldies always playing. Making out with honey as you try to get the name. Years go by, Now a different time. Riding low riders, hundreds folks going around. Now a Sunday rendezvous. Welcome to the 80s where the crack rock hit and the game shoot you down. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. The marathon continues, niggas gotta hold it down. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. The marathon continues, niggas gotta hold it down. Neighborhood rolling where the cruising takes place. In the heart of the turf, big cow snatching pain. Shaking up the trunk as you riding down the boulevard. Big booty bitches popping pussy in your face. But if you wasn't rolling, 30s to the hundreds, catch you sipping, shooting bullets that will empty out the space. Girls start to scream as the shots ring. Niggas start to run. Oh well, we'll be back next week. We gotta rock out for the Kev Max. The niggas didn't play with you, get your face smacked. Baby ass smack striking up the whole hood. Welcome to the boulevard, niggas straight facts. S Mac, no, shoot a little loony with the perm. Santana grapes coming through, what's the bird? The Justice Car Club at the food, smoking herb, sick white niggas. The curve, Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. The marathon continues, niggas gotta hold it down. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. The marathon continues, niggas gotta hold it down. Bumping niggas with an attitude, fuck the police. Hold up, nigga, let me hear you say it, fuck the police. Microphone fiend, Eric B and Rock Kill. Bumping out fights, gotta win. Honeys everywhere, blocking shorts like a fly girl. Hair done, nails done, looking fly girl. But the couple was as gangster as a nigga. Chrissy from the 30s, at least pulling triggers. Don't get caught slipping in the streets, my nigga. Wolves on the prowl when the hood got the killers. Crenshaw Boulevard, cruising in the last 6-4, popping switches, got the cops in the mirror. And that was the 80s, now we gonna fast forward. 20 niggas died, 20 niggas in the yard. And now Nipsey Hussle was the king of Crenshaw and Slauson. Marathon continues, never fall. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. The marathon continues, niggas gotta hold it down. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. The marathon continues, niggas gotta hold it down. Bring your ass on over to Crenshaw Sloth. 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 Bring your ass on over to Crenshaw Sloth.
All right, King Real, that's enough, man. No MC Break.
Yeah, that was active, King Real. All right.
Yeah, King Real was active, man.
Yeah, that was active. He from LA?
He's from Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
Oh yeah, King Real, take y'all back, Kev Mac. King Real when I'm back with a nigga one. Shouting out the West Coast cause I'm showing love. Riding in the low lows, we don't feel it all. Try to fuck a real G's and they getting them. Rats out, leather seats with the hottest spokes. Riding down Crenshaw and we trying to slow. S-Sats on the homies in the gold blue. I'm wearing fatigues, a veteran, I thought you knew. I'm representing Denver, Colorado. Got a bad chick with the booty getting kind of better than I got a hit. She told me that she neighborhood, tell me that's what's up. I'm a soldier when I hit it, even though I'm not a crip. I'm not a blood dealer, but I got some dive moves from my city with the heater. I'm riding down the fast, going to the west side. With my Mexican homies, I got a meter. Yeah, got the homies with the straps, they from rolling. Till we can't now, count our money that we holding. Executes tell us that what's up, we got a show. Making history, we live streaming from the cold. Interviewing hitters, real niggas, we the chosen. Telling y'all from because it's catchy, got our rose. Talk about the politics, I only with the land. Got a change on me for police, they interfere. Got a ride on them, we alive, homie, got a mind for it. I'm a black man, nigga, what you want to grab for? Saying fuck em. RP the MC Green, representing Flint, and otherwise still be done clean. That's some bullshit. Tired of these motherfuckers, might just burn the building too. Higher than the motherfucking chillin' on the avenue. God, I'm a motherfucker living by the code. Don't stick to be an undercover, I'm a real man. It's to the death of me, got the recipe to make it here by dodging misdemeanors. I'm a music fiend. I got a page worth of spinning, time to get it in. I'm a king, girl, you a queen, we the perfect team. Yeah, it's King Real. I'm so versatile, man. I'm so sick with it. Definition of a true MC, nigga. Ha. I don't do ghost riders, I just talk my shit. Shout out to Kev Mac. Let's get this money, homie. Mixtape volume 1. Ha. Mixtape volume 2. Yeah. Petty homage on the way. On the way, telling y'all we the truth. Ha. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
R.I.P. MC Breed in this motherfucker. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, King
That's
Real.
from the compilation, Kev.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the last one.
Hey Kev, line us up the other way right quick, like across the front right quick.
What you
No,
mean?
the one where we all side by side. No, you know.
It won't let me.
They
It
won't
only,
let you
Probably,
do it. There's too many of them still.
yeah.
That's dope right there, though, too.
Hey, don't
Hey,
trip. Hey,
that's
y'all,
on the
I'll
side.
holler at y'all a little later. I'm finna
All right,
check
big
this out. Get on this highway, go to California, and go do me a loco. Hello.
Hey, man, when you wear that mask, homie.
Drive safe, man.
Hey,
right,
I got
go.
my mask. I got my mask with me, homie. Y'all stay up, man. Take
All
it
right,
easy.
go.
have a good trip.
I'll check y'all on the next one, on the next live, homie.
All right, for sure.
Nah.
What you want?
The realest one. What's up, homie? Come on, man. Tell me something, homie.
Yeah.
Man, shit, I was about to say, man, them tracks sound good, man. I like that music, man. That's what I like, man.
That's
Shit.
Breed. He from around your way, man.
Yeah, out of
Detroit.
Flint.
He was out of Flint, right? Yeah, Flint.
Yeah. Man. Yeah.
Flint, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Oh, Fab Five.
Oh, yeah, man.
That's a wild ass place, boy. Fucking Detroit, boy.
That's where my dad from Detroit, man. From my daddy from 8 Mile.
Man.
Let's say the local family from everywhere.
Yeah, your military.
Hey, that's where my father from, man.
He got a father from one state, a mama from a state. He got a daughter or a son in every state.
Hey, my uncle's name is Joe Harris, man. He sung the song Smiling Faces.
Yeah.
That's my uncle, man. He in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He in the Hall of Fame, no player. Square business.
Yeah.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Smiling face. Smiling face.
Look at that head. All you gotta do is when you get off of here, tune in, and they got the video. Look at that head, nigga. Measure.
You sing like
I told you, my dad got like 8 brothers, man. All them niggas' head is all the same. Everything, exact same heads. You know, their last name is Bell. They call that the Bell head.
That's so hard. That's so hard, loco. Yeah.
Thank you, homie. Thank you, man.
That's hard right there.
You know what I'm saying? Got the homies on the back and shit. A few of my niggas rest in peace and shit. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, 6 O's in San Antonio. I know there's a lot of grape streets out there. So.
We in a little town called Seguin, right outside of San Antonio, man.
Yeah, I know it's Seguin. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know we down there, man. That whole pretty much that town is, you know, that's us.
Yeah. I'm definitely familiar with Seguin and shit.
This nigga local making Seguin famous, man.
He put them on the map.
Seguin's been famous. We've been putting on the map, homie.
He say Seguin every time he come on.
Oh yeah, I gotta holler out. I gotta send shots out, man, to my people, man.
Man, what's the population in Seguin?
Man, I don't know nowadays, but it got to be somewhere up around close to 100,000 by now.
Oh, that's kind of big.
Yeah, it's a cool little town outside of San Antonio and shit.
What is there to do there, local?
Huh?
What is there to do there? What do y'all do for fun?
Nothing.
Fuck up.
Sell drugs and go to prison.
Fuck up.
Y'all don't have no amusement parks or no nothing
They
like
got some little bullshit, but it ain't nothing for like nobody that we interested off here now. I told you what it is, man. You go to prison, you gonna sell dope, or you gonna die. That's all that's gonna happen at that motherfucker. Are you gonna get out of there and see the world and move around and see something different? You heard me?
Crystal said, if you say Seguin one more time, she finna pack up and move there.
Yeah, Seguin. Yeah, we the home of the world's largest pecan. They got a big old pecan in the middle of town and shit. The world's largest pecan.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
All makes sense, man.
Oh, it's big. It's super big.
No coincidences. Pecan, you pecan head ass nigga.
I'm gonna start cracking on your motherfucking ass. I let you make it when your hair and shit was all long under your head. Nigga, I should have got you.
Nah, you be setting yourself up, man.
Hey, man, I ain't tripping though, man. Hey, I told you, Kev, I done 13 years, man. If I didn't laugh and crack and had niggas crack on me, I don't know how the hell I would have made it through that time. You hear me?
Man, the way you and Rocky had talk about y'all heads, boy, I couldn't be on the opposite football team with y'all.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, this thing ain't no joke either, man. It got me through some hairy situations. You hear me? Nigga with them little old bitty ass heads could have never survived. Well, better. Yeah, man. So shit, it's Tuesday night, man. Ain't nothing going on in this motherfucker. Well, there I go.
Yeah, there you go. That's all right. That's not like the 7th time tonight.
You ain't seen me get on. Man, you got to get you some hen or something, though, bro, next time.
You ain't been sniffing and sneezing tonight, man. You all right?
Who?
You.
I ain't sneezed not one time, bro.
What I said.
That's what you said. You said you.
Oh, I got that. I took some allergy stuff before we came on because I ain't want to hear people talking about taking allergy medicine.
All right.
Yeah, I took my allergy medicine. Some allergy.
Claim says 29,000 in Seguin.
Oh well, hell, there it is.
Yeah, that's far off from 100,000, right?
Shit, it seems like 100,000, 29,000. I was growing up there about 17.
Hey man, 70,000 packed up and moved or went to prison.
Got the fuck on. Yeah, it used to be 100,000, but he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but no, what it probably is that probably ain't the updated version. I bet it's closer to 50 probably by now. It might be 29,000. No shit. I don't know. I don't even care. Hell, I live in Houston, the 4th largest in America. You heard me?
H-Town with that shit.
Why you froze, Kev? You was froze?
No, that's your phone.
No, you was froze, buddy.
I doubt it. Your phone was going green in and out earlier.
Yeah, I thought he was discoing this over here, like little fleck on me.
Light on this shit. The realest one, what's up, man? You just came to look at us?
Chop it up. Chop it up, G.
My man say been watching for years now. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
which one was your favorite interview, man? What was your best interview that you like?
Yeah, give us your top 5. Run down your top 5 right quick.
Oh man, yeah. Well, you know, AC gonna be in there. That's my number 1. Too friendly Kenny, he in our top 2. He number 2. What was that? Mad Ronald? No. Miz. Miz.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miz
And
was, Miz was hard.
yeah, and let me see who that's 3. My buddy, man, I don't know what's that park out there. When him and AC, when he said, oh, what's his name, man? He had the hat on.
Giacomo. You talking about Giacomo?
Giacomo, yeah, Giacomo with his cool self,
Cool,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
He got that cool talking shit, like, yeah, man.
Yeah. Giacomo in his own world, man. I can dig Giacomo. He cool brother, man.
Got that cool talking.
Yeah, man.
Cool as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, my 5th one would have been hold on, wait a minute. Kev, you did what's brother man out of I think he's from East Coast. Damn.
Was that
man, they just did a peace treaty or something, man, with
Doc.
Doc.
Yeah, Doc Down.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like what Doc doing out there, man, what they was doing, man. I like all brothers, man, trying to do something with the youngsters, man. You know?
Yeah, he doing some real shit.
Them the jokers that's gonna be, trying to pull some steel out on us when we get just a little bit older and come to a stop sign. So, anybody that's worked with them youngsters, man, I salute that, man, for real. Yeah. But I mean, man, I would like to say all of them, though, man. I mean,
it's hard. We just putting you on the spot, man. It's hard to pick 5. I was just trying to run down 5 in my head and shit. Like, man, that shit is hard, man.
Yeah, man.
I got to go. My number 1 is Cutes all day long, man. That's the number 1 for me, man.
Yeah,
Cutes
he's the knowledge man, Yoda.
For real.
Cutes know everything, man.
For real, no.
I like Cutes on lives. I found out more about Cutes just sitting there kicking it on live than I did in the interview because it's been longer. We got more longer stuff out of him, But like for me, one of my top 5s, man, is that boy Babu.
Babu.
Babu from 9-0.
9-0. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just, his story was just real believable, man. You know what I'm saying? I could see all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, he held back a whole lot. He didn't want no controversy, and he didn't want his job or parole tripping. So he held a lot back.
Right.
Yeah, Nugget was the one that got me hooked, man. I remember just like I said, I've been like
classic. Nugget's classic for sure.
Before I even saw Kev Mac, man, I used to scroll on YouTube, just looking for people talking about, LA gang culture. And I just happened to see this video. Kev, he had Nugget. It was just like in a little, looked like a little technical school or something like that. And he was just like running down the whole get down. I was like, oh, this is some hard shit right here. Yeah, he was breaking down the 10 Dudes Raymond shit. Like, yeah, that was the hook for me, man. I mean, I ran into Nugget at the soccer stadium in Carson during the summer last year. They used to have these concerts, and I was like, "Man, Nugget, what's up, man? I seen you on kevmacvideos, man. He was real cool. They let me take a picture with him all that."
Yeah, that's a good lineup. But then I like Big U's interview.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like the realest one, man. I'm really like I like all the motherfuckers. All of them, man.
Yeah, it's hard to line up just 5, man, for real. I mean,
it's like crack, man. You get that one hit, you be like, damn, on Kev bumper, like Kev, we need some more, man. We need another one, man.
Yeah.
Need another one, man.
Like Monster Cody, you can't leave Monster Cody out.
Right.
Yeah, that's when he had him and Q.
Gotta go up in there.
Yeah, when he had him and Q's together, that like put Kev on another level. Like I don't think nobody else could have pulled that one off right there.
You feel me? And Rockhead, and then Rockhead joined in.
Yeah, Rockhead, and then the Pretty Boy interviews. Like, man, Pretty Boy, he got one of your cool ass uncles and shit. Like, man, Pretty Boy, man.
Remind me with that earring. He remind me of what's the old boy from New Orleans? Aaron Neville.
You're right.
That type of old school style back in the game, cool, you know. Yeah.
Another slept on one is Hawk too, man. That was a good one.
Yup, Triple OG Frog.
Definitely Frog.
Hawk's interview got a lot of information in it.
Yeah, that was like, man, because like I said, I went to Washington, so that was like, I know that area very well, so it was like great to hear all the get down on that.
Yeah, Monster Cody got that articulation no one can match.
For real, he called he was animated, man. You could tell he been doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? He seasoned.
Because he writes.
He's the godfather of it.
For real. I remember that I first when that book first came out, man. That was like some real shit right there. I remember watching. I never seen gang banging broke down like that, in a book. You know what I'm saying? That was something right there, especially back in the days.
What about the Tyrone Tate interview?
Oh, that was cold, man. Yeah, cold. Alpha Trotter, man. That was that interview. I looked at him totally different. Like I said, his son's a good friend of mine, but he was so humble. He was so humble in this interview. Like the legends I heard about him, man. Like he used to knuckle people up. I didn't think he would be that humble. You know what I'm saying? As he was, he was just like, man. I was just always on defense with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought that was cool.
Hey, who was that was saying that they was a United States Crip?
He said
old school, bro. Huh?
Was that
you talking about the U.S. boys?
No, I think it was Bam from Front Hood.
Oh, that was Bam?
I think.
Oh man.
He said, I'm from U.S. You know what that is?
Yes, boys.
Yeah. That was a good little segment too.
Hey, Kev, did that really mean U.S. Crips?
No.
Okay.
He just was saying it's a unite.
Oh, okay.
Crip anyway.
That was Rebo.
Yeah, that's it. He was serious about this cribbing, man. That's what he was talking about. He was just serious about it.
Yeah, I hear you're doing well now, so hopefully
that's good. That's good. Yeah.
I see that. No, Rebo wasn't no joke, man. When you saw them old pictures of him, man, no, he was a monster up in them freaking on them yards.
You know what, man? A lot of these dudes are in their 60s now.
Yeah.
Dudes with big, strong dudes, and a lot of us grew up looking up to these dudes. Because they have all of that in our eyes. So now some of these guys get an interview, and then dudes younger than me or my age or younger than me will be like, oh man, that nigga was on your man, he got his ass whooped in the county jail. Yeah, when was this? Like
75.
Damn, nigga. Down. They ain't got nothing to do with what he was doing back then when he was whooping on niggas and putting people in check. You can't knock a man down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they expect you to be a super crip or a super blood. You got to beat everybody. You got to win them all, man. You got to win them all. That's how you know they never been a part of this shit. Like, man. Like everybody. Like even you see how crazy he was like, man, I had a hell of a record, but I ran up on that one, man. It's always that one. I got
It
what you
sure
need.
is.
Fight story for y'all, man.
Yeah.
You got one?
Huh?
You got a fight story?
Crazy do.
Yeah, you was telling me about he got one
Yeah, he want to
fight
take it.
story coming.
What you eating on, homie?
Right now, I'm eating some noodles. I was
Oh,
eating
some ramen noodles. Huh?
I was eating watermelon earlier.
Man, I wish I had some
What
right
made
now,
you mess
bro.
with the pepperonis, man? You just felt like that was a lesser evil?
Just, I really was going to get some pretzels, but they had some pizza pretzels. And it was smelling so good, I said, let me try it. I didn't want to knock the pepperonis off, so I went ahead and ate a couple of them.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
not ramen noodles, man. Not top ramens, bro.
That's all I mess with, man. I hate them bowls and all that old cups of noodles and all that. I ain't never been off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Put them ramens on your ass and it's over.
Man, I'm gonna get out of here in 10 minutes.
Yo,
yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
I ain't gonna do nothing but lay it right on down.
Man, I'll be having hella questions for you, Kev. But as soon as I get on, I'll be forgetting them, man. I'm like, damn,
You gotta
like,
start writing down.
for real, that's what I'm gonna start doing, man. It's like,
Something Kev don't do, man. I've been trying to get him to start writing stuff down. We be forgetting so much stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
Hey, like throughout the show, I bet you if you put on the do not say MF first.
Right.
And let it just run.
Yeah, you told
Let
me.
it just run.
Yeah, I gotta put that the address for the mixtape up there too.
All that.
Yeah. Loco, my partner, man. Y'all don't know, man. Loco really my partner, man.
A long time.
That's what's up.
yeah, I could tell, man. I could tell. Yeah, Loco Salad, man. That's the thing about them Texas bills, man. They A1 day one, man. On some real, man.
Appreciate it,
Them
man.
dudes,
Yo,
them
that's all I
dudes
know to
solid.
tell you,
They
man.
give you everything, man. You move to Texas, man. They like, what you need? you ain't got no car here. Take my keys. You need a place to stay. Here you go. You hungry? You hungry?
Somebody hit me on Instagram and asked me why the hell I got Loco on there. I said, that's my homeboy, nigga. What you mean why I got him on there? A nigga just stoned.
Internet,
Oh, man, you gonna always have all that, bro. You know.
Oh, no,
like I said, I experienced
it ain't even about
controlling. You said what?
It ain't about you. People just gotta complain about something.
Yeah, that's just the nature of just being there, man.
They used to be on me for a long time, and then I guess people got used to it.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it go. You know, I came from the era back when trolling was brand new on the internet, and they came after us off the top. You know, oh, you ain't from LA, how you doing, gang culture? And you know, I wasn't trying to be from LA. I was just going around the country interviewing people from their hoods and different places. That was our vision. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I could never go and do no LA. It took somebody like a Kev Mac to be able to do and conquer LA the way he has as far as this interviewing and stuff, man. Chillin. So I take everything, like I say, I'm real big on, you know what, all publicity is good publicity. I don't worry about the trolls or nothing. What I start worrying about is if they stop talking about me.
Right.
That'll mean I ain't popular no more. So
they still viewing and turning in, man. They still peeping you. That's all you got.
Oh yeah, you got a good regular base as far as the lives and in the comment section on the regular video. So we good. We got a nice core. So we good.
That's why I was hoping Kev didn't get frustrated and just pull the plug, cause man, they used to be like, man, I used to be like, no, just hang in there, homie. Don't even trip, man. Don't even trip, man. Don't let these busters, man, get under your skin. You got it right here, homie. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
This is it.
Remember,
And you see all those guys that
remember that?
huh?
Remember
What
I used
happened, bro?
to just hang up and get off?
Yeah, that's what I used to be watching it. I used to be like, Kev, no, man. Hang in. I was like, thinking he was gonna never come back. Like, man, I'm cool, man. I ain't messing with him.
Yeah.
I'm this content to y'all, man, and this is what how y'all the thanks I get. Ish.
Yeah. But that just go to show you right there. If you stay after something, man, if you keep going after something and you don't quit, it'll pay off.
Yeah, man. Because like I said, these stories been told by somebody else for years, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just good to see somebody that actually know the terrain. Okay, I know who to interview and know about the ins and outs of all of that, man. That was what was refreshing to me, man. It's like, man, that's a homie right there. No, that's doing that right there. When I first saw you on
Street Gang.
Street Gangs, I thought you was like a journalist, like a USC student or something like that, like old boy. And then like before you dropped it, but I remember seeing that magazine though, like even before I even know who you was.
Yeah.
So I used to search out for stuff like that, man, like Don Divas and stuff. But it was all focused more on the East Coast and stuff. So when I see somebody talking about that LA stuff, man, it was like, yeah, that's what I need to hear. Like,
I wonder what happened to all the people that used to say, if it wasn't for street gangs, nobody would know me. Them people, because now they got to be saying, well, damn, this nigga know this nigga and that.
Yeah.
This nigga. They ought to feel stupid now.
And the people you interview, man, like you just can't get those type of people, like without being tapped in. Like you couldn't get a Cutes like that. You can't get a Miz and Hawks and stuff like that, man. Pretty boy, I just being an outsider.
Right. You're looking out, Big Lee.
Yeah, that's why I'm at.
Jay Prince and NBA young boy situation.
Man, I was just telling the homie like that. Jay Prince need to stay out of these young dudes, these young rappers' business, man. That's what he got a junior for, man. He looking crazy out here. It's like when Suge got knocked out the first time, man. I'm like, he got this dude checking him and stuff.
Look,
like, man,
like the thing that used to irk me, man, all across the nation, places I go, dudes would always come telling me about my state. And the first thing I see mouth is this whole myth that Lil James Prince runs Houston, Texas.
Right.
That he runs the street, that we all pussies, I guess, that he's the baddest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Kev. But that just used to tear me up inside, man, because, man, we don't give a damn about that shit, man. Like, that's one section of the city that man got that kind of influence over. Man, we got our own hood heroes and things, man, and it ain't Jay Prince.
Yeah, that's how when I used to live in Texas, man.
Shit, man. We don't used to do it, man.
When I lived in Texas, man, they thought everybody was scared of Suge. Like he was just walking around LA, the whole LA County, and just had people just tucking their tails.
That's
I'm like,
media.
man.
That's the media.
I'm like, man, it is not like that at all. Like, man, he's like that in the industry.
Look how they portray James Prince on TMZ and all these different shows. So that's what people think. You know what I'm saying? When they see this guy, but he don't run Houston, Texas, man. Never will, never has.
No, ain't no one man running nothing, man. Like,
I used to hear that all the time too, and I believed
it. and his sons don't either, bro. Yeah. You got some real hitters, man, all over the city, man, that'll run right over them people, man, if it really came down to it.
Yeah, Houston's like LA, man. That's a big place, dude. It's too big for one person to just like, yeah, I'm the king of this right here, and everybody else
Yeah,
is
man,
about.
that sounds ludicrous. That
Yeah,
sounds like that's retarded, man. That's
that
retarded.
ain't happening.
But James ain't gonna tell you no different because he want that whole image, this whole Godfather image, man. Ain't nobody thinking about that dude, man.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't be wanting to be tagged on that stuff they talking about though, far as what they saying, what they calling it, you know, like blackmail or whatever they calling it. But shit, a lot of stuff you hear about it, man. That Rico man, it smack you up in the head with that Rico man.
yeah,
I'd be trying to get out of the light instead of getting
for
into
real.
the light, you know.
Exactly. And listen, bro, and he's public enemy #1 here in the state of Texas. Been that here in the state of Texas. They've been wanting to take everything from this clown.
Yeah,
And you giving yourself to him, and they gonna do him just like they done did all other black greats that done got all that
For
money,
real.
man. As soon as you build it up, they gonna take it all from your ass and put you
exactly.
away in that penitentiary.
Exactly.
You see how
It seemed like with him, you know, him being older, man, that wisdom he supposed to have, man, it's like he should know better, man. It's like, man, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just don't add up to me, you know, but some folk do what they do for whatever reasons, you know. But I wouldn't want to be, you know, nobody putting no tags on me, you know, like yeah, they saying that he's a part of it. You know how people talk, you know, but it's an ugly situation. But I know that young boy, he's a fool with it, man. You know,
yeah, you know, these youngsters, they don't care about nobody's reputation. That's
no,
especially no old head. That don't mean nothing
Yeah,
to them.
whoever put that comment a while ago talking about we gonna respect, we don't have to respect nobody, homie. Listen, this dude is the head of a label. It was the first label in the South to pop and do his thing with Scarface and everybody. Can't nobody never take that from that man.
Yeah.
He runs and he has influence, and he runs one part of Houston called the Fifth Ward. That's a very small section in Houston compared to this is the
To the
fourth
whole
largest
city.
city in
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Like Hutch just said, we got ghetto superstars, hitters from every neighborhood and beyond, man. Ain't nobody thinking about ain't no one cat finna run nothing here, partner. And we don't care about him doing Larry Hoover or nobody else, man. What does that mean to us? What's that supposed to mean to us? We're supposed to say, because you know Larry Hoover, we all supposed to run and tuck our tail? Knock it off, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm out of here, y'all.
All right, man. Y'all good night, man.
All right, Kev, Loco, King.
All right, man.
Show, baby.
All right.
Appreciate it, Kev.
All right, for sure. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm finished eating and shit. Some salad, cut up apples. Appreciate you guys for checking in. I wish you women would have came on. I don't know what's wrong with you women. You women got to step up on KM Live video live streams. You got to step up. The men want to see y'all, talk to y'all, and ask y'all some questions. But anyway, July 1st, Pay Homage CD. You don't want to miss it. By King Real. Peace. Good looking out, Super Chat. Smack heads.